Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this game of Open War, I think it's called. It's the one from the 10th edition core rules. Yes, this is the first battle report of 10th edition. I haven't even played a game of 10th yet, so this is going to be fun. I'm excited. We don't know yet the full points and things, but we've got data sheets. We're working off the old 9th edition points and we think it's fairly balanced, so we'll see how that works. But we're both really excited to see how this goes. This is going to be between the Deathwatch and the Death Guard. So it's going to be exactly.
I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, you're deaf.
Yes.
We're both deaf.
I'm
So
not deaf.
we're
I'm
both
deaf.
deaf.
Yeah, you're the deaf.
I'm deaf, but I can watch, and you're deaf and you
I
guard.
can't hear.
Yeah.
You're
Eh?
deaf and watch, and I'm deaf and can't hear.
Yeah. So Death Watch and Death Guard. There's going to be lots of deaf, lots of watching, and lots of guarding, I guess. So yeah, Death Watch, Death Guard, Open War. So essentially, this mission is from the rules. We've got 4 objectives down. We're both deploying on the short edges. I've marked them out by dice. And essentially, you get from turn 2 onwards, you get a point for every objective you're controlling. So that's it for the mission. It's really simple, really easy. So we don't have to worry about how we're playing the mission, scoring points. We just have to worry about how we're learning the new rules and getting used to our new units and abilities and stratagems and things like that. For terrain and things, I've just got ruins today, because I'm just keeping it as simple as possible. But ruins have changed slightly. To shoot out of them now, you have to be wholly within the ruin. You can't just toe into the ruin and shoot out of it. You have to be wholly within it. And if you're partially obscured by the ruin, you also get the benefit of cover, as well as if you're in the ruin. As usual, you still can't shoot through them, but you can shoot in or out. So that's the ruins. Objectives. There's one here, one over there, one over there, and one over there. And you can't physically be on the objective, so to stop us from walking over the actual objective, I've put some crates and barrels in a crate position so we can see where the actual objective marker is.
You're a barrel of laughs, and you said.
I'm a barrel of laughs, I know, and I've put some crates on the edge as well, because why not? They're pretty and nice. So that's the mission, that's the terrain.
Did you do it for the creator good?
I did it for the Crater Good, but there's no towel today.
No, there's no fish though, is there?
No. Although you might eat some fish in a minute. You're ordering some dinner.
I ordered fish. I ordered a pizza.
Okay. Pizza. A pizza what? A piece of fish? Anyway. So yeah, you're going to enjoy this. Smash the like button. We always have fun. Hit subscribe if you want to see a battle report or content every week. And you can also become a YouTube channel member to support me more. And like him, he's a YouTube channel member. I don't know why he's in half the battle reports. The guest for today
see myself.
guest for today is Death Guard Andy. We haven't had a game for ages, because I haven't had a game with anyone for ages, to be honest.
But you know what we did do?
What?
We went and watched Transformers yesterday. No spoilers.
But it's really good.
But wasn't it amazing?
It's good.
It was so good. Your people, go and watch Transformers and wait to the end. And when you get to the end, there's a sting.
And watch it. Don't just leave the cinema.
Yeah,
watch it. It's good.
People make that mistake. So yeah, watch it. It's going to be almost as good as if they make a Henry Cavill film of this.
40k. Yeah. The custard that he is. Right, so that's the mission. That's the thing. Let's have a look at these armies, I guess.
Sure.
So you've got some Death Guard.
I did. I bought them straight from KS40k, which is my YouTube channel.
Yes.
I'm not really doing very much on there because I normally do competitive, and then I stopped doing competitive because 10th. But here I am practicing for my new competitive 10th edition. I've got stuff. What have I got?
What have you got?
I've got this. So, I've got my lord.
He's Typhus.
He's Typhus. He does cool stuff. Don't ask me what, because right now, my phone's over there.
And that's got this data sheet on it. But what he can do is give his unit -1 a hit in combat, which is very nice.
You know my army.
I'm very good at remembering things. So he's good at protecting some Terminators, and he's going with some Terminators.
He is 5 of them. In fact, I have 2 of Terminators, 5 and 10. Terminators are awesome because they've got something called the something Fusillade. Basically means that I can re-roll wound rolls of 1.
If you shoot when you shoot in the nearest thing.
Yeah,
so that's quite nice with your bolters and your blight launchers and your combi weapons and things.
Could be pretty pretty. Obviously, he re-rolls as well for coin, so re-rolls.
Does he?
Well, he used to. Does he still do that?
No, that's not his ability. He doesn't get captain re-rolls anymore. It's no longer a thing.
That's no longer a thing, so no, he doesn't do that anymore, people.
Yeah, but he does do psychic attacks, and he's still a bit of a beast in combat. He's Typhus.
He is.
Typhoid.
Typhon.
Yes.
Typhon.
So you got 10 Blight Lords with a Terminator Sorcerer, and he gives a unit -1 damage in combat.
It basically reminds me of... he gives them the original Disgustingly Resilient. Well, no, not the original, but... Because the original was a...
The second iteration.
Yeah, 9th edition. Yeah, because you had 8th edition, which gave you the 5-up shrug. 9th edition gave you -1 damage, and then 10th edition, you need him to give 1 unit -1 damage.
And only in combat.
And only in combat.
Yeah.
What are they doing to the Death Guard?
But that's very nice, because yes, Death Guard, you have lost your disgusting movement, but you have kept contagions.
And they've
got a bit better. You get a longer range earlier on.
And objectives become sticky, and also have if I capture it, they also give off contaminations of up to 9 inches as well.
Yeah, so contagions reduce toughness of enemy
toughness
units.
for everyone.
Which is good, because lots of big things have gone up in toughness. So bringing them back down again is very handy. So, okay. So that's that. What else have you got?
Poxwalkers, and Dave, do you know what Poxwalkers do now?
They've got a 5-up shrug!
5-up shrug again! It's like they've got original disgusting resilient from 8th edition, which means now...
They're a bit more resilient.
It means now, Dave said earlier on, it might be the time to bring back the 80 Poxwalkers.
The 80 Poxwalker list.
I'm waiting like a schoolboy with a crush. I'm going to run 80 of these bad boys. I've got 80, so I'm pretty lucky here. I'm going to be running 80 of these bad boys in the next game I play with Dave, no doubt. So be sure to check that game out.
That movement phase will take ages.
And subscribe channel, just for the fact that the next time you see the next time you see this channel with a Death Guard battle report, you're going to see this guy
surrounded by
Poxwalkers walking up the map going, death to the infidels.
Yeah, so Poxwalkers get a 5-up shrug. They also automatically wound on 6s to hit in combat now. They can't do mortal wounds in combat anymore,
but they do
automatically wound. So that's something at least. And Typhus can actually join Poxwalkers.
And he brings them back with his ability.
He can bring Poxwalkers back.
He can. You now bring back Poxwalkers with themselves, where they do it when you kill something, and also every time a successful ability of Typhus is done, it brings back D3 or flat 4.
Well, his ability can do mortal wounds, and if he's with Poxwalkers, he can bring back Poxwalkers when he kills things. So that's nice. It's okay, right, moving on. You've got a Tallyman.
He still does 2 dice on a 7-up. I get a CP. He also goes near a unit of Plague Marines and gives him +1 to hit. It is only Plague Marines he does that to now, I believe.
You haven't got any Plague Marines?
No, I did bring them, but we decided to change from a 2,000 point game to a 1,500 point game, mainly because I forgot...
Because you realised Plague Marines aren't that good anymore, and you forgot a tank.
And I forgot a tank. Yeah, so we're like, let's just make it easy for ourselves. So a 1,500 point game, which is still plenty, because it's still plenty big enough. Yeah. Lots to learn.
He can be targeted, but you can hide him on a ruin.
And that's what he's going to do. I'm not going to ruin the day. I'm just going to stick him behind the ruin and
ruin my line of sight.
And ruin your line of sight. And yeah, that's a thing. So he'll be doing that.
You'll be getting your CPs. Nice. Right, what have you got there?
I've got a flesh mower. Because do you know what flesh mowers do now on a fluid drone? Now you can charge, fight with them, and then you can fall back, and then you know what you can do now?
You can charge again!
You can charge again! That's brilliant! I love it so much.
Drones can now fall back, shoot, and charge. So if you've got the Jason Momoa variant...
the Jason Momoa.
You can fall back and charge. If you've got the heavy blight launcher variant, if you get tired of in combat, you can fall back and shoot. So that's really nice. They're very mobile now, which is nice.
They've got 10 wounds and 10-inch movement. So we've gone
up. And toughness 9.
Toughness 9, which is just beautiful.
It's nice.
And 2 PBCs,
not BBCs, but PBCs. We've discussed this before.
Yes, we have. Unless you want to go to the
Polish Broadcasting Company.
That's it, yeah.
2 Plague Crawlers. The mortars have changed, the entry cannons have changed, but they now get a 2-up save, which is nice. So small arms is going to plink off of those, and you don't even care. So I need proper anti-tank to kill your tanks now.
Toughness 12? I'm sure they're 12.
It's 11 or 12 or something. They're quite chunky. Or is it just 10? I can't remember. You have a quick look. While you're having a look, your mortars, though, on those do have some bombardment ability, which means if you hit something with a mortar, they need to take a battle shot test. So you can mortar things that are on home objectives, battle shot them, and they no longer hold their home objective. So that's quite nice. And the entry cannons are essentially like las cannons now, but with a little bit less strength. But at least they haven't got shorter range and less strength like all the melters have gone. So they're sort of in betweeny. So that's interesting. Are you still looking for the Plague Burst Crawler?
I've got them right here.
You found the Plague Burst Crawler.
It is toughness 10.
Toughness 10.
Oh, sorry, 12 wounds. Toughness 10.
Yeah.
10-inch movement. So they've given it more. They've given them more movement. That's gone up. They've also, like I said, they've changed the characteristic. Still 1 to 4, not 5. Because it used to be on 5 wounds. They normally a tank would degrade at half. So it's on 6 for the average tank or 7. But for PBCs, they were always better because they didn't degrade till 5. But now it's
only
one
when they've
to
got
4. So they've actually made them a bit
So you've got to get it down to a third of its wounds before it starts.
it brackets. And that's actually going to be much harder, especially with it being now a 2+ save. That's going to be a little bit more durable. So yes, we have lost disgustingly resilient, but I do like that.
That's very nice.
I do not like the swinginess on the weapons, because on heavy weapons for Death Guard...
They're D6+1 now. They're like las cannons, but slightly less strength.
Yeah,
essentially. But they do automatically wound on a 6 now.
They do.
Which is nice.
That's a 1 in 6 chance.
But if you've got 3 of them, that's 6 shots. You can auto wound with 1 of them, right?
You should. The damage being only D6+1, it went from D3+3, which is guaranteed 4 on each one.
But they were only strength 8 before, now they're strength 10.
No.
Yeah, they're only strength 8 before. They're strength 10 now.
Okay.
They're sort of in between melters and las cannons now. Whereas before they were like a long range melter shot.
You'll be able to take out Marines and Terminators and things like that.
Yeah.
Especially
they're not bad. They're not bad.
We're making things -1 toughness, so that's strength 10 actually.
Against toughness 11 vehicles
11.
or toughness 10 things.
Absolutely.
I think my Dreadnoughts are toughness 10, so if you get them within contagion range, they're going to have toughness 9 and you win them on 3, so that's nice. I will quickly very quickly say, I think the best Death Guard tank now is actually the Blight Haulers.
Oh, they're brilliant.
Because with their melters and crack missiles, you get +1 to wound now.
Yeah, +1 to wound.
Get a unit of three of them running around with +1 wound. They're going to do some damage. Anyway, enhancements. You've given your Terminator Sorcerer and your Tallyman an enhancement or something?
I have. I've given the enhancement of Shamble Rot
to your Tallyman.
To the Tallyman. No, I haven't, because that makes it -2 to charge. I've given that.
Well, it's still quite coming handy. Are you going to give it to him?
I'm going to give it to him, because then if you charge my Blobber Terminators, you mean -2 to your charge.
Very nice.
It makes sense.
It does make sense.
And then Typhus has his own...
He can't give him one because he's an epic hero.
So
and then you were going to give Tallyman something because he was in Plague Marines, but now he's not, so you're probably not going to bother.
Well, I might as well just give him...
You can give him something. Increase his contagion range or something.
I'll give him the droning. The Death Guard will enemy unit is in contagion range of the bearer. Each time that unit fails a battle shock test, roll a D6. Now 2 to 5, it's 1 mortal wound, and a 6, it's D3.
Okay, so any of my stuff near him, if I fail battle shot, I take more wounds.
You take more wounds.
Okay, and he's going to tally them up nicely.
Absolutely, that's what he does.
That's his tallyman.
Dave, what do you tell us about some of your Deathwatch?
I will. So Deathwatch. So you've got your contagions and your sticky objective nonsense. I'm Deathwatch. I've got Oath of Moment because I'm still Space Marine. So I pick one of your things in my command phase, one of your units, and effing my army can reroll hits and wounds against that unit. So it's very good against things that have not many units, like Custodes or Knights. Not so good against armies with lots of small units. Yeah, because I can only pick one unit and I can reroll all hits and wounds against it. My other thing is I get 3 tactics. One is 6s to hit auto wounds, one is 6s to hit explode, and the other one is I get precision hits. And I can pick each of those once per battle, and I can only pick them in battle rounds and things. So for one battle round I can have lethal hits, one battle round I can have sustained hits, and one battle round I can have precision hits.
Sounds like 3 great tactics, but you know what I had? I had 3 Tic Tacs today.
Tic Tacs?
I did.
I do like Tic Tacs.
I do like Tic Tacs.
I also like tactics.
Yeah, no, tactics are good.
Anyway, so that's the Deathwatch. What have I got today? I've got some fun things. I've got 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts. I specifically chose Redemptor Dreadnoughts because they're the only things I could find that have got -1 damage still.
Yes. It's like if you had a Death Guard or something.
So I've got 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, both with the Macroplasmas, Stormbolters in the nipples, and the Icarus rocket pod. One's got the mini Gatling gun, one's got the heavy flamer. So that's 2 of them. I've got a Rhinoceros. Why? Because you'll see why when I tell you what's going to go in it. I've got a Rhino. I've got 5 Terminators, Deathwatch Terminators, so I can mix and match.
And tell people what Rhinos do now.
Oh, transports. Yes, transports. Yes. You can move the transport, get out and still shoot. Or you can shoot out of them.
And when they get shot at, the next turn you come back, you go, begin a wound.
Yeah, they can heal themselves.
They can heal themselves. You don't even need like jury rigging, you don't need a mechanic or anything. It's just, I'm just going to heal myself a wound.
Yeah, the driver's just got a button that just repairs it.
The Death Guard can do it too.
I know, it's nice.
It's amazing. It's like Rhinos got good. I mean, they're already good.
Rhinos have always
really
been amazing.
They've been great.
Anyway,
really
I've got a Rhino. As I said, I've got 5 Deathwatch Terminators. I've mixed and matched. I've got 2 with hammers and shields. Shields now give my Terminators an extra wound, Andy. So I've got 2 Terminators with 4 wounds. That's cheeky, isn't it? I've also got one with a Cyclone, one with Lightning Claws, and the Sergeant with Stormbolter and Power Sword. The Thunder Hammers now, on wounds of 6, do mortal wounds. So that's nice. They've got devastating wounds on the hammers. So that's quite nice. 5 Terminators. I've got a unit of 5 Heavy Intercessors. I like Gravis now. They're toughness 6, so they're quite chunky. Same as your Terminators being toughness 6. So they're as tough as your Terminators, except for not as disgusting. And they also get +1 to their save if they're shot or attacked by damage 1. So they've got all this dust, essentially, like what Thousand Suns used to have. So they can be quite durable. They can sit on the home objective and hopefully not die. Hopefully. Moving forward here, I've got a unit of 10 Hellblasters. Do you want to know what Hellblasters do, Andy?
What do they do?
If they die, they shoot you.
Oh.
So every time a model in that unit dies, on a 4+, it will shoot you again.
It sounds to me like Orc Mischief.
So what they can do is I can shoot all of them at you, which is 20 shots.
Yeah.
Right? And then after I've done all their shooting attacks, if I roll only ones if I've supercharged, for example, those ones that then kill themselves from supercharging will then potentially shoot you again anyway.
So what you're saying is...
There's going to be lots of shots.
That's a bit of a dick move.
Yes. So I've got 10 Hellblasters. Leading them is going to be Primaris Lieutenant.
What's his name?
He's.
I think you should call him Keith.
I'll call him Lefty because he's a lieutenant.
Oh, right? That's a good name.
And he is a lefty because he's got his gun in his left hand.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So he gives the unit fullback shoot and charge, which is nice. You can't type the Hellblasters. You also give them lethal hits. So every hit roll of 6 with those plasma will just auto wound you.
Does that mean if he wasn't there, the hits wouldn't be as lethal?
Correct.
That's an interesting statement. That means that the Hellblasters
they now have
like...
they have lethal hits. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Hellblasters more like slight Hellblasters or almost Hellblasters or rookie. It's like Hellblasters that didn't quite make it out of grad day yet.
Yeah, okay.
And then
anyway,
they get promoted and they come out on the field with him.
Hellblasters have changed slightly, Andy. Instead of me choosing what type of plasma they've got, whether it's the assault one, the normal one, or the heavy one, there's just one type of plasma now.
Is it disgusting?
It's 2 shots, strength 7 or 8, AP 2 or 3, 1 or 2 damage. Obviously, I'm going to supercharge it every time because you don't have -1 damage anymore.
It's going to be a
Did I mention that?
Guard,
So that's that. I'm also giving him an enhancement. I can't remember the name of it. Hang on a second. I found it. He's got the Beacon Angelus, which essentially means his unit can now deep strike. So I've got deep striking Hellblasters, Andy, that have lethal hits. That's a bit filthy, isn't it, Andy?
It's a little bit cheeky.
Yeah, so let's see how that works.
I'm Death Guard. I know all about filthy.
Well, yes. I mean, just look at you.
I think I'm quite smart to make my work.
You are, actually.
Yeah.
Over here, I have a unit of 10 Deathwatch veterans. What Deathwatch veterans do, Andy, is they always reroll hit rolls of 1. Always. That's just their ability. If they're hitting something which isn't Imperium or Chaos, they just reroll all hits. So if they're fighting Xenos, they reroll all their hits. And I've kitted them out to the teeth. I've got 2 Infernus Heavy Bolters, 2 Frag Cannons, some guys with swords and shields, 2 guys with big hammers, and a guy with a combi weapon and a Xenophase blade.
All I got from that was you had 2 slag cannons.
Yes. So 10 of them, that's very nice. And they've got a Watchmaster with them. He enables them to fall back, shoot and charge.
I like that Watchmaster.
Yeah.
Do you know why I like that Watchmaster?
Because he's the master of watching.
He is, and do you know where he came from?
You gave him to me.
I
So now I'm going to use him to kill you.
When we went to a tournament at the Factorum in England.
Yes.
We did. We went to a DZTV, and be sure to check out DZTV. But not right now. Finish the video with us first, and then
yeah. But anyway, yeah. So he's really nice. He's going to enable them to fall back, shoot, and charge, which is very nice because I've kitted them out with loads of weapons, and they're all going to be running around with the Rhino because you can put 12 things in a Rhino now.
You can.
So that's a thing. So that's going to be fun. Let's see how that works. And I've given him an enhancement, the Tome of Ethical, whatever it's called. Essentially, once per battle, I can pick a second unit for an Oath of Moment. So in one of my command phases, I can pick 2 of your units that I'm going to reroll all hits and wounds against.
Sounds to me like you're looking for a bit of a fight here, mate.
Yeah, well, you are Death Guard and I am Space Marines. So that's nice. He's also got an ability where after you've used a stratagem, if I want to, this is only once per battle thing, I can make that stratagem for the rest of the game cost an extra CP for you.
That's not very nice.
So you've got a CP farm, but I can make one of your strats cost an extra CP.
How do you get CPs?
I just get one at the start of each command phase.
How many do you start with?
None.
Sounds like to me like you're a bit... I was going to say something then. Sounds to me
yeah,
like you're
anyway.
in trouble. I think I do.
So that's my list. That's yours. We've both got some interesting things going on. Shall we get on with deployment and stuff?
There's a question I think everyone's going to ask, but we haven't gone into yet.
What?
We've come today for a practice game of 10th edition.
Practice? I'm going to destroy you. No, what?
Maybe, probably will. We've got the table, we've got the game, got the dice, got the armies, got the players. We've even got the laptop with everything on there, like, the rules. But there's one question I have to ask.
What?
And score points.
Well, I did tell everyone at the start, in your command phase, you get a point for every objective you've got.
Oh, right. Well,
It's really simple.
Do you know what I was doing while you were doing that?
Ordering your food.
I was ordering food because I was hungry.
Anyway, we're going to deploy in things. I guess we have to roll to see what's going on.
Dice. Oh, where's my dice?
Oh, God, here we go. Right, he's found some dice. Roll for defender and attacker.
10 dice.
Best of luck.
It's a 6.
You got a 6. Okay, so your first roll of 10th edition is a 6. But you know what I'm going to say, Andy, don't you? It's the roll that doesn't really matter.
Is this guy from Thunderbirds?
No, that's a Ken with a Barbie spacesuit. Anyway, you're going to be the attacker. We'll do deployment and things. We'll alternate, and we'll be back. And we are back after deployment. I chose this side, or you chose that side. Whatever it is, I've got a better camera angle. Right? But you're over there. Death Guard, Deathwatch, or Watch and Guard. Maybe we'll just call you Guard and me Watch and just cut out all the death. We'll have a nice little friendly hug.
Well, the thing is, what was it who called me? It was Winter's SEO.
Yeah.
Decided my name was Duggar.
DGA, Death Guard Andy.
Yeah, DGA.
Yeah.
That's it.
Anyway, your deployment, sir. Would you like to run through what you've done and why?
I'm not going to run through it because I'm a Death Guard, but I'll slowly trudge through it, very slowly.
Yeah, because your Terminators are slower now.
Yeah, movement 4, I know it's terrible, isn't it? It's
Anyway.
a slow trudging thing for the Death Guard. Slow trudging tally man over here. Behind the ruin, out of sight, and over here, I can't do it anymore. I talk too fast for that. Over here, I've got 10 Porkspock arrows, just in and out of the ruin, because...
Just to get on the objective, yeah.
On the objective.
Get some cover.
Get some cover.
Cool.
And I've got a tank, also just on the objective, but sat out of line of sight, hopefully.
Very nice.
Got a boat drone, out of your sight, hopefully, so hopefully you'll get there. And then I've got a big blob of...
Big brick of Blight Lords with your sorcerer next to them. Very nice.
Porkswalkers over there, because they're going to make a little dash down there. Because Porkswalkers
they're going that way.
Are not just trippy; they're actually quite fast. So I'm gonna.
Well, if you advance them, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make them run like 10 inches. It's gonna be great.
And you got another PBC over there.
I have got a PBC over here as well.
Very nice.
So
my deployment was much simpler and much quicker. I've got some Chevy intercessors here. Yep, they're Chevy Corvettes. They're sitting in there. I've got a Rhinoceros, 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts right in the middle. Oh no. And it's Stickysaurus. Can I have him as well?
I mean, he's like 1,000 points, man.
Well, he's a bit of a land raider.
He's certainly something.
He's raiding the land.
Stay tuned for more Jurassic Park memes.
Yeah, and I've put my deployed teleport armor over here. Technically, I'll put it down once we've done the roll off, but I'm just going to stick it there because my Terminators are going to be deep striking. My Veterans and Watchmaster are in the Rhinoceros. And my Hellblasters and Lieutenant are going to be deep striking as well because I've got the Beacon Angelus. So Deathwatch doing what they do, teleporting around, being where they need to be and responding where they need to respond. So now we need to roll off to see who is going to go first, Andy. Oh, for God's sake.
I found the bigger one, 2,000 points.
He's extinct. Get a dice. You should have brought them both on at the same time because they travel in herds.
Oh, that would have been great. And also,
anyway, too late. Next time.
Wait. That was the Jurassic Park meme. Had you got a globe anywhere? Because then I could do Jurassic World.
Oh, for God's sake.
That'd be great.
Get a dice. Right. You got a 4. 6. Right. Deathwatch, turn 1. My first turn of 10th. Wish me luck, everybody.
Before you do.
Oh, well, no. So it's only in your command phase. We will double check it. You're thinking about your Tanny Man. I know what you're thinking. We'll double check and we'll be back after my command and movement phase. Right, the Deathwatch have done their command and movement phase. In the command phase, I didn't choose any of my tactics because not much is going to be shooting this turn. And I've only got 3 and I can only do each one once. So that I'm probably going to do my tactics things, Andy, in turns 2, 3 and 4 because that's where most things are going to be shooting. But I have done my own for a moment. I've chosen your drone because it was literally the only thing I could position to shoot, with the exception of some Poxwalkers. So everything that attacks that drone until my next command phase will reroll all hits and all wounds.
So what you're saying...
That's quite nice, isn't it?
You've just done something with your enhancement ability on your character.
No, it's not an enhancement. That's just my Space Marine rule. All Space Marines get over moment.
So you're a Space Marine. What you've just done because you're a Space Marine...
is go kill that.
It's gone, hey everybody, reroll everything, every time, when you shoot it And then we'll see
Or
what happens.
attack, shooting, combat, whatever. Every attack that hits that drone is going to reroll hits and wounds. So that's what I did in the command phase. Movement phase, heavy intercessors, they stayed still because I don't really care. Redundant Dreadnoughts moves around the corner. It hasn't got much to shoot at, but it can shoot some Poxwalkers. That's fine. These over here have moved my Dreadnought and my Rhino this way. My Rhino hasn't advanced. It's just moved because then I can shoot my 2 Infernus Heavy Bolters out of the back of the Rhino into your drone.
Oh my.
That's nice, isn't it? So I'm going to line up some shooting attacks, Andy.
Yeah.
Eat that pizza and get some dice. Right, I'm going to start the shooting phase. This Dreadnought's only got 1 gun in range and only 1 target, so let's do that first. Macroplasma into those Poxwalkers. How many are in that unit, Andy?
There's 10.
Okay, so I'll get D6 plus 2 shots because of Blast. I'm not supercharging for obvious reasons, so I will get 6 attacks. That's nice, isn't it?
That is very nice. Hit on 3s.
I will hit them on 3s. That's nice.
Okay.
That's fine.
say
And
do
it's strength
it
8, so I
but,
will still wound them on 2s because
will.
you're toughness 4, strength 8.
You got a 1.
It's AP free, but you do get benefit of cover, but you don't get a save.
So I'm on a 7+.
But you get 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. So
I'll do a first
5 up shrugs. So
I'll do a 5. Any 5 up.
Roll-
again.
well, it's just no.
Yeah. 2 damage each.
I've only got 3 wounds through, so roll 3 dice,
Oh, I see.
and then if they're 5 ups,
sorry,
roll
yeah.
again. So you shrug. So all of them have shrugged the
one
first
second.
damage. Well, they also shrug the second damage. So I've only killed 1 Poxwalker.
Poxwalkers are resilient again, Dave! Poxwalkers are good again!
Oh dear. Well,
I love it!
I was bigging up the 5 up shrug, wasn't I?
You were, you said-
and
you said yesterday
it's helped you there.
I always said to you, my oldest thing about Defcon was I hated how they took away the original 5-up disgustingly resilient. And they've given it back, and in the first dice roll, the first 10th edition, it is literally
Saved.
just saved Poxwalkers again because of how good it is. I love it.
That's
Think
nice,
about-
isn't it? Okay.
You shot a Dreadnought with a heavy plasma into Poxwalkers and killed 1.
I know.
1 Poxwalker.
Thanks.
And I'm going to bring him back next time.
Well, to be honest, that was my first shooting attack in 10th. Things can only get better, right? Right, I'm now going to shoot my Infernus Heavy Bolters out of this Rhino into that drone.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that. Right, the 2 Infernus Heavy Bolters out the top of the Rhino, shooting your drone. They're going to hit you on 4s, and I can reroll all hits because of moment, which I think is a bit broken, but I'll enjoy it while it's here. Okay, so I've got 1 miss, Andy. I get sustained hits with heavy bolters. Those 2 6s explode. Bang.
Okay.
All right. Strength 5, toughness 9 or something, aren't they? So I'm winning you on 5s. Rerolling all wounds.
Oh my god.
I'll take that for a biscuit.
You just rolled 4 5s out of 5 dice.
I believe that is 6 at AP1, 2 damage, but I will quickly check. Yeah, so it's 6 at -1, 2 damage, but because I can't fully see your drone because of the ruin, you do actually get the benefit of cover, so 6 free up saves. But they are 2 damage each, and you don't minus damage, so this could actually kill it.
I mean,
it hasn't, you're absolutely fine, but it could have happened.
could
Right,
have.
okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything from that Dreadnought into that drone. Let's start with the plasma. I will supercharge it, because why not? So D6 attacks. 2. Brilliant. I've actually just noticed these plasmas are actually D6 plus 1 attacks. So I'll get my extra attack on those Poxwalkers in just a minute. We'll do that. But I will CP reroll that number of attacks because that's shocking.
Okay,
Alright?
Okay.
So let's try again. 3.
Oh,
So
you can
4.
roll more.
So 4.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to hit you on 3s, but rerolling.
Okay. Until 1.
Ugh.
It's always the way. It's always the way.
Okay.
We know it is. We know it is.
Right, that's hazardous, so
This
I'll have
is
to
the
roll a
way.
thing for that. Strength of 9, so 4s.
A wise man once told me.
Rerolling, stop talking. That is 3
Stop talking.
at minus lots, but benefit of cover. You get an invulnerable save. 3 invulnerable saves. 3 5-ups.
You're going to acknowledge my Mandalorian reference now.
No, because I wasn't listening to what you were saying because I was concentrating on doing what I was
I
doing.
was saying a wise man, though, once told me, this is the way.
It is the way. Roll 3 dice.
Okay.
5-up saves.
Oh, no.
3 damage each.
Well, that's alright. That's 9.
Does he have 9 wounds now or 10?
What, him?
Yeah.
He has 10.
Also, he's got a wound left.
He's got a wound.
Yeah. I need to take a hazardous roll for the Dreadnought. If I roll a 1, I take 3 more wounds on the Dreadnought.
You do.
I don't. Good. Right, and then I've got his other guns to shoot. So let's shoot some Icarus rocket pod things. Okay, I actually did the extra plasma shot into your Poxwalkers off camera. I wounded and you made 2 5-moment shots again on your Poxwalkers. Anyway, so you got 1 wound left. Let's shoot the rocket pod in for D3 attacks. That's 2. I'll hit you on freeze. And I can reroll the hits because it's over moment. And I'm going to wound you on 5s now, though, because strength 8, toughness 9. But I can reroll the wins because they're over the moment. So that's 2. Actually, I was winning you on 2s anyway because of anti-fly. But anyway, I've got 2 wins at AP 1, but benefit of cover, so 3 ups. That would kill you unless you want to CP it. And then afterwards, I've literally got a couple of Storm Bolsters. A 3 up to keep your drone alive for a CP. Do you want to risk it, or do you want that drone doing some damage? Try and keep the drone alive. Go on, let's see what a drone does. No?
No.
Should we see if it blows up?
No.
Boo. Okay, cool. So I've killed a drone. Yay, go me! I've killed something. I've killed something in 10th edition. I wasn't very effective at killing Poxwalkers though.
It made every single yeah, because I just rolled another 2 just then. And
Yeah, I said you made your shrugs off camera for my extra attack. So that is the end of my turn though. I can't charge anything. So we'll come back for Death Guard turn 1 after their command movement phase.
Cool.
Okay, here we are, Death Guard turn 1 command movement phase. Do you want to run through what you've done other than gain a CP of your tiny man?
I've got 2, so yeah. I've moved Poxwalkers forward with an advance. I've moved 2 tanks forward because entry cannons are no longer 36-inch range, and I don't have access to 6-inch extra range through a stratagem.
So you got 24-inch range, and that's
That's
that.
it. Yes.
Yeah, but they are a bit quicker, so
2 inches extra movement makes up for losing 10 inches, well, 12 inches of range.
Doesn't really, does it?
No.
It's nice though.
Yes. Over here, they've walked forward, but they're not touching the ruin, so you can't be sure. They are behind that ruin.
So you move them up, but you're hiding. Very nice. Poxwalkers are strung out because I've got deep strike.
Yeah, you can come over
That's
here,
that.
or you can go over there. That's it.
Okay, cool.
Tiny man's over there.
Nice.
That's it.
Okay, so
I spent a CP
on
stratagem.
was it Ferret Blight?
Because you spent a CP on doing.
I'm doing Armour of Contempt on the Dreadnought because I want to reduce AP by 1.
This unit can wholly see him.
Yeah, so I won't get benefit of cover from that tank.
Nope.
But I will from the other one because I'm partially obscured by the ruin. And on the one that can wholly see me, you're spending a CP to get an extra AP.
Yes.
So he's countering my Armour of Contempt.
I am.
Very nice. Okay, would you like to start with your new entropy
I
cannons?
would love to start my new entry cannons. Hitting on 3s.
And 6s auto winged.
And 2 hits.
No 6s, but they both hit. They are strength 10. I am toughness 10. Falls to Earl.
I don't get plague rerolls.
You can get a CP reroll there. You got CPs. It didn't help you because you didn't roll the dice properly. Right, okay. Your mortar. How many attacks do you get with mortars now?
D6 plus 3, I believe. I'll double check.
D6 plus 3?
D6 plus 3.
Oh, that's nice. So
Well,
6.
6.
Is it really D6 plus 3? That's really good.
Yeah.
Nice, okay. See, these are going to hit on, I'm assuming, 3s. Has this got lethal hits as well? Because one of those was a 6.
Yeah.
So that 6 is auto wounded. So that's nice. And then these are in on 5s. So that's another one. And these are AP1.
Yes.
But it's gone up to
AP2.
but it's gone up to AP2, but I'm reducing it back to AP1. Alright? So 2 4+ saves.
Yeah.
Beveled them both. It's damage 2, isn't it, Andy?
Yeah, it's damage 2, sir.
That's alright. He reduces damage by 1 still. So that's nice. So I have lost 2 wounds, which puts me down to a very nice 10. You've got a volley gun.
I do.
What's that got these days?
The volley gun has got 3 attacks.
Okay.
5, strength 5, no, P1 damage. 3s. There's the hits.
They've all hit. That's very nice.
And,
5s, I'm guessing.
yeah.
Okay. AP1? Nothing? What's the AP?
No AP.
Okay. Well, it goes up to AP1, but then I'll reduce it back to AP nothing. 2 up saves now on Redemptors.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
You're fine. Cool.
So that's that tank done.
This
Okay.
tank is going to do exactly the same into the...
The Redemptor.
yeah.
Okay. Start.
Entry
Cannons. Looking for those 6s. Oh no! Snake eyes.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Death Guard shooting, true to form.
Right.
This is why Death Guard might have a problem in 10th edition.
Well, no.
We can make say
You might because of your rolling. Mortar D6 plus 3 for 9. Oh, here we go. Here we
Okay.
go. Got to get more dice now.
8, 9 dice hitting on a freeze.
Hit on freeze. Did this have lethal hits or not? It did, didn't it? So those 6s auto wound. That's nice, isn't it? These will win on 5s. So strength 8, toughness 9. That's good though. That's 5
at AP.
AP 1, which I reduced to AP nothing.
No, AP 2, isn't it?
No,
AP1,
the other one was AP 2 because of your strat.
Yeah,
So that's AP 1, but I reduced to AP nothing.
So
it's 2 up saves. Like that.
Yeah, I figured that might happen. And
Lethal hits is nice though, isn't it?
it's okay.
Heavy slugger.
Heavy slugger. Which actually does have EP. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't because I've got armor of contempt.
Yeah.
Okay, that's some hits, no 6s. And what's the strength for the slugger? I'm assuming it's
5.
Okay. So 1 wound, 2 up save. Lovely. Okay, we've done a couple of wounds to my dreadnought. Well done, well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. That was really nice. Is that the end of your shooting phase? That's the end of your turn, yeah? Cool. Okay. All right, that was interesting. I guess we'll be back for Deathwatch turn 2. Okay, here we are. Deathwatch turn 2. Command and movement phase I've done. Command phase I've got a point because I had an objective. Also got a CP, so I'm back up to 1. For my open moment target, I have chose this tank here. And I am doing my sustained hits. So hits of 6 will explode into additional hits until my next command phase. That's very nice. In terms of movement, my heavy intercessors have moved into the ruin a little bit more. Essentially just so I can get some shots into these poxwalkers now. Rhino and Redemptor Dreadnought have come forwards. I haven't got the guys out the Rhino just yet. I'm just going to shoot some more guns out the Rhino because I can. I'll probably get them out next turn and then go and smash something with some veterans because there's some Terminators hiding there and they're very scary. I don't like them. They're going to jump on something in a minute. Dreadnoughts come forward as well to help the Rhino. The Dreadnoughts moved forwards as well. It can still only really shoot Poxwalkers, fine, but it's on the objective. So if you want to stop me from getting points, you've got to send something over there.
No. You can't make me.
And then, what else have I done? I've dropped some Hellblasters in here because they're deep striking Hellblasters because of my Beacon Angelis. So Hellblasters have come down here with my Lieutenant. This is going to be fun. Right, starting the shooting phase, I'm going to start with my heavy intercessors. They are in range of the Poxwalkers here. So let's shoot 4 of them which can see into the Poxwalkers. The other one can't. So I'll hit the Poxwalkers on freeze. Like that. If I've got any 6s, they will explode. I didn't get any 6s.
That's because you...
But I have only missed 1 shot. They're heavy bolt rifles. They're strength 5.
Who are you shooting at?
Poxwalkers.
Okay. Cool.
Strength 5 on their heavy bolt rifles, so they're going to win on freeze.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh dear.
That wasn't very good.
No.
It's minus 1 AP, so even though you get cover, it's not going to help you. But it's only 1 damage, so just 3 5-up shrugs.
Ready for this?
Yeah. I mean, I've seen your shrugs so far. Oh, I'm finally killing some Poxwalkers. 3 of them are dead. Very nice.
They are.
Right, moving on to the Rhinoceros. I've got a Stormbolter, and there's 2. I'm going to shoot 2 Infernus Heavy Flamers. Oh, actually, I've got Frag Cannons. Frag Cannons and Blast. Hold on. No, Frag Cannons will be nice, but I'll stick with the Flamers because they also hit. So 2 Heavy Flamers, 2d6 shots.
Oh, come on.
That's nice.
Oh, dear.
So I've hit you that many times.
That's a bit unkind.
Strength 5, I'm going to win you on freeze.
You are. Oh, come on.
And then it's minus 1 API and ignore cover. So it's just that many shrugs, basically. 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 5-up shrugs on your Poxwalkers from some Heavy Flamers.
Oh, dear.
You saved 2. So that is 7 dead Poxwalkers. That's nice. I've got a Stormbolter there as well. It's in rapid fire range. Hit you on freeze.
I've only got 5 in the squad now, so...
And I'm going to wound you on 4s. And that is 1, but you will get a save.
Can I make it?
Yeah. Or a shrug or something. Well, technically that would have been your save, which you failed, and then you need a shrug. Because you are getting the benefit of cover. So I've actually killed one. There you go. Sorry. The shrugs are better than your saves now, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've killed some of them. That's nice. Right. This Dreadnought over there has only got 1 target again, Andy, and it is those Poxwalkers. So I'm going to shoot some Poxwalkers.
You go ahead
and
shoot.
With the Plasma Ultramarine, which isn't as good as the Plasma Dark Angel.
Yeah.
Right, yep. Heavy Plasma thing. Not going to supercharge it. for obvious reasons. Into some Poxwalkers. I'll get D6 plus 2 because of Blast, because you've got only 9 now.
Yeah.
So I'll get 7. I mean, I'll take that.
That's good.
So what's that? 5, 6, 7.
That's
Right.
7.
I'm going to hit on freeze. 6s will explode.
Okay.
I still haven't rolled any 6s from my exploding hits, Andy.
No.
They're going to win on 2s.
But, oh
dear. This Ultramarine is not very good with his plasma.
no.
So 2 dice, and if they're only 5 ops, roll them again. It's damage 2. No, so that's 2 dead Poxwalkers. Okay.
I'll take it.
Fine. That's all he's in range with. Nothing else is in range, and he can't see anything else. So that's him done. He is very slowly killing Poxwalkers.
Let's go 3.
It is very, very slowly, but he is killing some.
Turns, he just killed 15 points.
Why are Ultramarines so terrible?
Yeah.
Right.
They are dreadful.
This Dreadnought, I'm going to shoot the Stormbolters at these Poxwalkers, as I can. I might be able to finish them off if I'm lucky. I've got Heavy Flame on him as well, which will also go into the Poxwalkers. And then the Macroplasma and the Rocket Pod will go into that tank, which I've oath of momented. I've oathed it. Alright, so I'm going to shoot my Stormbolters first. They're twin-linked. So instead of getting 8 shots at rapid fire range, I'm just getting 4, but it allows me to reroll wounds.
Cool.
Which is worse. I'd rather have 8 shots, but okay. So I'm going to hit your Poxwalkers with this on freeze.
Oh my.
6s are exploding at the moment. I'm going to wound you on 4s, but I can reroll the wounds. And you will get 6 up saves and then 5 up shrugs. 4 of them. So you didn't save anything, but you'll probably shrug something. There you go. So that's 3 dead. Is that the unit?
No.
Oh, no, there's 1 left. Heavy Flamer. 2 hits. 1 wound. 1 5 up shrug, Andy. Is that the last Poxwalker? Will he survive? No. Poor Poxwalkers.
They sponged their job.
That unit over there is much better at shrugging than this unit over here.
Yeah, they were pretty useless, Dave.
Yeah, they're a good target practice.
Yes. What it is, it's because you've got the barrel there. They've had a barrel at last, so these guys you've ruined their day.
Well, conveniently, I've got heavy flamers in here and a heavy flamer there against your chaff.
Yeah, and you have the ultimate weapons against your ultimate unit, so...
The ultimate units.
Yes.
Ultimate target. Right, and then I've got the rocket pod and the plasma into your tank. Let's supercharge the plasma.
What are you doing, sorry?
He is shooting your tank. Did you want a cloud of fires to make them -1 hit or something? Is that what you're thinking?
No, carry on.
No? Sure.
The plasma's going to whiff.
So D6 plus 1 attacks with the plasma. Do I CP reroll that again?
No, yet.
I am going to CP reroll that again.
Okay, you're going to get 1.
Okay.
Oh, that's really upsetting.
So this is going to be 7 attacks with the plasma.
Yeah, now I'll stand to the rest of the plasma.
Which you'll hit on freeze, re-rolling because of oath a moment, and 6 to hit will explode.
Whoa. Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, well that's alright.
No explosions just yet.
But probably will now.
No.
Oh, you lost 1 as well, okay.
Okay.
Okay, that could have gone a lot.
Strength 9, your toughness 10, so I'm winning on 5s, but I am re-rolling. Just as well, because
5 1s.
that was terrible.
I like it. Do it again.
That was much
That
better.
was actually not my favourite at all.
Just the one.
That's
It'll be a 5 up save, -3, so 2 up to a 5 up.
Tanks go up in toughness, even against heavy weapons. Is
Yeah, I mean,
really
plasma
good.
isn't the thing that kills everything anymore. No, you want the proper anti-tank like.
That was just begun.
Yeah,
That really was.
you need like las cannons and magcrusher cannons and things now. You didn't make the save though, so it is 3 damage on your tank. -3 AP.
Oh, it was -2 AP. Okay, what's
I'm pretty sure it's -3.
I think it's -2 on plasmas now.
Yeah, it's -4, so you definitely failed. So that's 3 damage. I supercharge it though, so I mean I'll do the rocket pod, but let's roll the dice. If I get a 1, I'll take 3 mortal wounds. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
It was worth it.
So I did 3 wounds to you, and I took 3.
Oh dear.
Well, he's a Dark Angel. Rocket Pod, D3 shots. 2. This will hit on freeze and re-roll. No, and then it will hit on 5s and re-roll. No. Okay,
I
fine.
don't think it was really a fair trade.
No. But it's alright. I've got some Hellblasters.
Yeah.
They're going to supercharge and put everything into that tank.
The same tank.
Yes.
Cloud of Fires.
You're going to Cloud of Flies that. Okay, so you -1 hit. Like it. Okay.
That's what I had to wait for, because the damage on these was far more likely
Oh yeah.
than the damage on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I wasn't prepared
It's
to
going to be much more reliable. Because not only are they getting exploding on 6s to hit, because the lieutenant, the 6s will also auto wound.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
That's nice.
Right, okay, 20 Hellblaster shots. I'll do the Lieutenant's Bolt Pistol afterwards, because it probably won't do much. But 20 Hellblaster shots, hit on 4s though, because there's a cloud of flies in the way.
There is a big
Apparently your tanks drove that way and there's been some exhaust fumes come out the back or something.
Belching fumes.
Yeah. So hitting on 4s.
That's saving some hits.
And I'm obviously supercharging. There's a few threes there.
4 or 5, I think.
Alright. I'm oath of momented, aren't I?
You are.
So I get to re-roll all these. So hang on, let's pick those up again.
This is why I clarifies.
There's a few more threes.
Yeah.
So you've saved you a few hits. Right, so these 6s will auto-wound, because of the Lieutenant, and then explode into additional hits.
But you didn't
what?
supercharge?
Yeah, I've got some supercharging, because you don't have -1 damage anymore. I'm still winning you on 5s, though.
But any ones would have hurt you, wouldn't they?
No, so now with hazardous weapons, after you've finished all your shooting attacks,
Then you
roll a dice for every model that shot a hazardous attack. On a 1, it just dies.
That's savage.
Or if it's a vehicle or monster, it just takes 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Alright?
Nice.
So these are now winning on 5s, but I'm re-rolling. So
That wasn't bad.
that's not a bad start. You can have lots of saves to make, Andy.
Yeah.
This is how good Oath of Moment is. It just makes things
broken,
very
isn't it?
reliable.
Quite broken. So that is.
So there's that many at -3.
13. That is 5.
So these will be 5-up saves.
7, 8, 9, 10,
And each one is 2 damage as well.
13. And no -1 damage anymore.
No.
So this is 5 ups.
Yeah. You've made a few though, to be fair. You might be alright on the night. How many have gone through so far? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. No, even with a CP it's dead. Does it blow up? No. Okay, I shot 10 guys with supercharged plasma. I've got to roll 10 dice now.
Dude.
So this could be painful as well. Any ones, they die.
What's the ones?
One of them dies.
That's not a fair trade.
It's alright. So when a Hellblaster dies, on a 4-up, he gets to shoot at something. He gets to shoot at something.
Not a fair trade at all.
Right, so one Hellblaster goes, like that, but while he's falling over, he's going to shoot the other tank. And he hits both times.
Yeah.
No 6s though, annoyingly.
Yeah.
5s to wounds, and no rerolls because no oath for an offence. So 1 5-up. And obviously I'm supercharging, so that's 2 damage. I might as well supercharge, he's dead anyway.
It's a very broken...
Hellblasters are a thing now.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how many points they are.
They've come back from 8th edition with a vengeance.
Yes. That is my shooting phase over, Andy. I've killed a tank, I've killed some Poxwalkers. That's not too shabby. Do I want to charge your Plague Burst Crawler with a 9-inch charge? No, I want to stay away from those Terminators.
Yeah.
Right, okay. What have you got dice for? What are you doing?
That's my command phase.
Oh, okay, you're doing the Tallyman thing. Off you go. You get an extra CP, so you got a free CP. Very nice.
See, Tallyman.
I got the 1.
Yeah, so you struggled the whole game so far. I've not run out of CPs at all yet.
I've struggled in terms of the amount of CP I've got, but I'm not struggling in terms of killing stuff.
But you're winning.
Yeah.
Isn't it a weird game when Deathwatch are actually hammering Death Guard? When normally we're the resilient army, and normally you're the...
Well, you've got 10 Terminators here waiting to strike.
Do you know what I've killed? The Hellblaster that you killed. That's what I've killed.
Technically I killed him.
I
mean, I've got a Dreadnought on just 7 wounds now. He did 3 of the wounds to himself, but still.
You've killed your own Hellblaster, damaged your own tank.
Yep, but. You've got 10 Terminators here. They can come out and smash this,
I've got
or they can go and smash
Yeah.
that. You've got your Terminators and Typhers in Deep Strike. This could be the turn for the Death Guard. We'll come back after you've done your movement phase.
Yeah.
Right, Death Guard turn 2. You got a victory point. You had your home objective, like I did. Yeah. So that's nice. You got a VP. It's 1 apiece now. Yeah. It's a nice, simple mission to play this one. You've done lots of moving and things. You've Deep Striked some Terminators here with Typhus.
I have.
That's nice. These guys have come crashing through the ruin. He's going to have a bad time.
Yeah.
Your tank's moved over that way a bit, probably because you're scared of me shooting your stuff.
Yeah.
Poxwalkers have not really done much, and that's about it. But at the end of your movement phase, though, I did my rapid ingress stratagem for 0 CP with my teleport home and brought down my Terminators.
You did.
That's nice.
It is.
So the next turn, in my turn, they can then move onto the objective, and my Dreadnought can then run off.
Sneaky days.
And then it gives you... Do you shoot them now, or do you shoot what you want to shoot?
Well, that's it. I'm going to shoot the Hellblasters because they're lethal.
Fair enough. And also, I'm not sure you better kill them. No. Because they've got toughness 5, a 4+ invulnerable save, and 2 of them have got 4 wounds.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with my Psychic attack from Typhus.
Okay.
Roll a dice. On a 1, I'll take a mortal wound. Oh, no, I'll take I take 1.
On a 1, you take a mortal wound. Anything else, I take mortal wounds. And you're targeting my Redundant Dreadnought.
I am.
And then the rest of the unit's going to shoot the Hellblasters, you said?
Yes.
Okay, right. So let's roll.
Number 6.
Hey?
Number 6.
Oh, no, roll a dice. You got a 2. So that's 2 to 5 was D3 mortal wounds to my Dreadnought. Okay, off you go. 2. That's not bad, is it?
It takes a couple of
Okay, cool.
No reducing that.
I'm bracketed now.
You are.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the unit are going to put everything into them. So I've got Combi Bolters. So 4, 8.
Well, hang on. Do they now automatically rapid fire? I don't think they do.
They had to.
Right, okay, so Combi Bolters, no, so it's just 2 shots each unless you're in half range, but they are shooting the Hellblasters. So that's 2 auto wounds already, because they're played Combi Bolters. They have lethal hits. And these will win on 4s. So that's just the 2 then. 2 free up saves. I'm fine, okay. And then you've got your Blight Launcher, 2 shots. Just the 1 hit, and it'll wound on a... Not that. That's a shame. Okay, did you want to move it over to your other Terminator unit? What are they all shooting at?
Yes. I'll actually...
Do you want to do the Terminators first while we got their data sheet, and you can do the Sorcerer afterwards?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because you have to clear it all at the same time anyway.
Yeah.
So what are those Terminators going to shoot at? Are they going to shoot them as well?
Anything with them.
Sorcerer?
Into them. If it's in range.
If it's in range, if not, we'll do the Dreadnought. Okay, well we'll do the Terminators first. So you got a Blight. No, you got 2 Blight Launchers.
I have.
So do you want to start with those? So hello. 2 auto wounds. 81. 4 up saves.
Stop it.
Oh, never mind.
So I've got 8.
You got
6.
You got 6 guys with combi balls, haven't you? So that's 12 shots. 2 shots each.
Sorry.
Rather than 4s. Hitting on freeze. Got 6's auto wound. It's like playing guard.
Well, that wasn't very good.
It's like the Death Guard, get it?
Yeah.
3 wins and an extra wound, so 3 in total. 3 up saves. You can't kill these Hellblasters, Andy.
No.
Never mind. Shall we find out what the Sorcerer does?
Yeah, let's do that.
Right, Terminator Sorcerer, it's Curse of the Leper. And you're going to do the Focus Witchfire, so it's a bit stronger and a bit more AP. And you're going to use your once per battle thingamajig to give it extra strength and extra damage. So that's nice. So it also gives you 2d6 shots rather than d6. And you're going to go into the Hellblasters. So 2d6 shots for 5. Well, you reroll both the dice if you want to CP it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, because 5 was terrible, wasn't it? 7, that's better. It's the number of Nurgle.
It had to happen.
Yay, there we go. Okay, so you can hit on freeze. I'm assuming it's freeze. That's pretty good.
No.
Well, okay.
Looked it.
And then strength 8 now. So 2's... Oh.
Minus 2 AP.
5 up saves, but if damage 2. So you've killed one of them. Okay. On a 3+, it'll shoot something else as he dies. No, he doesn't. So you've just killed one. Right. That was hazardous. Roll a dice. If you get a 1, he takes mortal wounds. No, you're fine. You killed a Hellblaster though. Well done.
That's the most I've done so far.
That's your only...
That is my first kill of the game. Honestly, Death Guard in 10th edition are a little bit lacking in...
Well, you've always lacked in shooting. You'll make it... Once you get in combat, you will make it up, I'm sure.
But, well, yeah, I'm going to have to, because
Tank!
things aren't going so well.
What's he going to shoot
Well,
at?
I've got the Terminators. Oh, no, I've done that, haven't I?
Yeah, you did. They didn't do much.
Because shooting in Death Guard is dreadful. So this tank's going to put the mortar and the slugger into them.
Okay.
And the...
Entropy cannons.
Into that big guy.
That Redemptive Dreadnought. Okay, what would you like to start with?
Entropy cannon.
Okay, go for it.
Freeze. Yes.
Very nice. That's 6 auto wounds,
It does
Andy.
auto wound.
There you go. Your entropy cannons are now doing something. You're going to win on a 4. There we go.
Should we go
It's
through?
-3.
It is minus 2.
No, it's -3, the entropy cannon. 6 up saves. I've failed both of them. They'll be both...
Wait.
No, I'm correct. You can check all you like. I'm right. As usual, I'm right. So the 2d6 plus 2, but I'm -1. So essentially it's just 2d6 damage. 3. Then you've already done a CP reroll. Okay, so he's got 9 wounds left. But at least they did something, right?
Yeah.
They
It certainly did something. Not very much, but it did something.
It's more than they did in the first turn.
Shooting isn't very...
Do you want to mortar the Hellblasters?
I'm going to mortar the Hellblasters.
Okay, so D6...
plus 1.
Well, no, it's more than that.
D6 plus 3, isn't it?
D6 plus 3 attacks plus an extra 1 because of blast. So lots of attacks here hitting on freeze. That's very
much
good.
better than that.
Don't have lethal hits with the Plague Burst Mort. Oh, no, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah. Strength 8. So you're winning on 2s. Can't reroll 1s anymore, unfortunately.
But that is 6 at AP.
6 at AP 1.
You should lose a couple here.
4 up saves.
Size 1 now, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's damage 2. It's just AP 1.
Oh, AP 1.
The AP's gone down a little bit.
Not the damage.
But 4 up saves.
Oh, and you made
So you killed 2.
lots of them.
3 up, they'll shoot. 3 up, they'll shoot you.
Take a battle shock test.
I'm not half strength yet.
No, you will be forced to. I'm afraid.
One of them shoots you back.
Okay, but you will be forced to take a battle shock test.
Oh yeah, because your mortars hit.
Because mortars
hit some infantry.
They did.
That's the first time you've actually hit infantry with one.
It is.
Yeah. That one of them who's died is shooting you back. I'm going to supercharge and shoot your tank.
You may as well.
He hits once. And he doesn't wound. Okay, cool. So you killed some more Hellblasters.
I did.
I'm going to do a battle shot test now.
As well.
Do your slugger first, though.
So it's
4 attacks. Yep, hit on freeze. I don't think this has lethal hit, so does it? No, the slugger doesn't. And then that wound on freeze.
Can we go through?
And that has got AP 1 as well. So 4 ups. This is just damage 1, isn't it? So you've just wounded 1. Okay, you're slowly getting through them now. You're starting to do some damage. Okay, right. Battle shot. That's a thing. Right. Battle shot test for the Hellblasters. Leadership 6. Here we go. I passed it. Huzzah. But we remember the rule. That's quite cool. And you've killed some. So that's nice. You've run out of guns now, haven't you?
I have.
Do you want to do some charges?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Charge phase. You're going to charge those Terminators into my Dreadnought. You need a 6. Good luck, sir. You've made it. Huzzah.
Just about made it.
Move them in. Right, okay, so they're going to go 7 inches into the Dreadnought. These guys, you got a 9-inch charge into the Rhino. You've made it. It's an 11. Right, huzzah. The Death Guard might finally do some damage. Right, we've charged in the units. You're starting with this unit of Terminators here with the Sorcerer. And you spent a CP on, what was it called? Ferric Blight? To give yourself an extra AP. Which is very nice.
It's very handy.
Oh, do I want to do Armour of Contempt?
I'm still saying it. 30 Blight Lords, 10th edition, will be a thing.
I'm
calling it now. 30 Blight Lords with a supporting character in each unit to make one like medical with a surgeon.
Well, he makes the -1 hit in combat. He makes the -1 damage in combat.
Yeah, I just think 30 Blight Lords with supporting characters and then fill the rest of the game with Poxwalkers. Job done.
Well, vehicles as well, maybe.
I don't think you need to with 30 Blight Lords. I think it would just be.
The Mortals are really good though. But anyway, right, Terminators. You got some flair attacks. Do you want to do Armour of Contempt?
He's on 3s, and I am.
I'm going to do Armour of Contempt to counter your stratagem.
Okay.
So instead of having 4 up saves, I'm going to have 3 up saves.
Nice.
Essentially. But you hit on 3s, but 6s will auto wound.
I didn't get any, but in fairness,
but you have hit lots of times.
I did hit a lot of times.
Okay, you're winning on 5s because I'm toughness 8 now, but you're strength 5.
8 because you're on down 1.
Yeah. So 5s to wound. Got a few wounds. And these are now back to AP 1. So 3 up saves, but they're 2 damage, but I reduce damage by 1.
Yep.
I'm absolutely fine. Okay. Each of the other guys gets 4 attacks.
Well, I've got 2 guys with swords, so I'll do them next.
Well, they've all got the same. It's just bubotic. They're all just bubotic blades now. They're all the same.
Oh.
4 attacks each.
So 32. There's 10 of them.
Well, no, you've just done 2 of them. So 8 times 4.
It's 32.
Count some dice.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. Right. 32 attacks with bubotic blades. Hit on 3s. 6s will auto wound. I can't see that many 6s. Oh, there are a few.
There's a few. It's 5.
Oh, okay. That's cheeky.
Yeah, so we've got 5 wounds. So
yeah, so 3s to hit. Pick up all the 1s and 2s. They go bye-bye.
There you go. Bye-bye.
And these are AP 3 because of Ferric Blight, but back to AP 2 because of my Armour of Contemptualness.
See if I missed that one.
And these are strength 5 again, so 5s to wound. So 5 toughness 8 now because of contagions. So that's got you a few more wounds. That's nice. Would have been easier to pick up the wounds.
That was a 5 when I knocked it over.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So you got 6 plus 5. Got 11, yeah?
11 saves at AP 2.
Yeah, because AP 3, but better AP 2. Ferric Blight's quite nice, isn't it, extra AP? Because everything's gone down in AP. To put it back up again is quite nice.
I like that.
So 3 up saves.
Yeah.
I've got 5
What I
wounds.
used to do for my lord. That's
1,
a cock
2.
make,
That is a bit cocked. So I've taken 4 wounds. I've got 1 left, but you still got your sorcerer.
He's beef.
Can he get the glory? Let's find out. Right, he gets 4 attacks with his force weapon. Here we go, hitting on 3s. No lethal hits on that though, unfortunately. You're winning on 5s. Got 1.
That's what I need.
-2, back to -1. I've got a 3-up save or death. I haven't got any CP. He lives on a wound. Just. So these men, I'll consolidate a little bit. Right, you're done. You're consolidating. Typhus is now going to smack my rhino. You're doing a big attack. You're hitting on 2s now, which is nice. That's auto wounds.
It does.
Strength 9. I go down to toughness 8. So you need 3s. So you got 3 wounds.
My last CPU got here. 2 went down to 1.
Okay, yeah, because that won't quite kill me. Now it might.
He's got
4.
the best attacks, you see, so I'm going to spend it now. I'm going to spend it now to try and kill it.
AP?
It's AP 2.
AP 2.
AP2.
Was it? What, the big attack?
Yeah, it's only AP2.
It's only AP 2. Oops,
Yeah,
I dropped the dice.
It's not...
So it's 5 ups, but 3 damage apiece.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll take 6 damage. Okay, so I've got 4 wounds left. I'm sure your Terminators can probably finish it
I
off.
think you did 3, you probably saved 2 or 1 or 2. So
yeah.
it was a safe thing to do.
Okay.
Terminators. I've got 4
Terminators.
attacks.
Yeah,
Let's
6
go.
attacks with the flail. They hit some
3s.
3s. No auto wounds, unfortunately. This will win on 5s. And that's -1, but 2 damage.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then you got 4 other guys which have 4 attacks each. They all just have 4 attacks now. It's nice and clean, isn't it?
Nice and easy.
No, there's 3 for normal guys, 4 for the champion.
If I can't kill a rhino and a guy on 5 runes with 10...
I mean, I did do Armour of Contempt, which screwed you up a bit, to be fair.
I know, but I feel like if I can't do this in combat...
Then you can't do it.
Death Guard are going to be this is a really bad game for... And dice haven't been bad to me here. It's single-handedly the data sheets, which really worries me because you're Deathwatch and I'm Death Guard.
Stop dissing the Deathwatch. Roll your dice.
There should only be one thing that happens and you go into combat with Death Guard, and it's not happening.
To be fair, though, all I've killed so far is some Poxwalkers, a tank and a drone. I've yet to start scratching your Terminators. Anyway, you're hitting on 3s. 6s will auto wound. Oh dear. These win on 5s.
I'm not going to... I'm not going to be killing it.
I think you will. That's 3 more. So you got 5 wounds at AP 2. 5 up saves, 4 wounds left. I'm alive.
You're alive.
On one.
got
They are both on 1 wound. How jammy is that?
I have to say it.
I'm alive.
Death Guard aren't killing anymore in combat, Dave.
Oh well, never mind. Right, okay, so that is the end of your turn. You now do control this objective, though. I'm pretty sure the objective control of your models is a lot higher than a Rhino and a Dreadnought. Because your Terminators are like 1 each. This is probably a couple, and that's a couple. But yeah, you've got more. Because objective secured isn't a thing anymore. You work out the objective characteristic of all your models in range of the objective compared to mine. So that's a thing. So you've nicked an objective, which is nice.
Morale?
No, morale isn't a thing anymore.
No.
It's just battle shock.
Yeah.
And they're not under half strength yet, so they will be fine. Okay, well that was interesting. I will hit you back though with things. But I am very, very poorly. Right, I get to hit back though. Redemptor, he's going to hit your Blight Lords. He's got 5 attacks. He's hitting them 4s now though, he's poorly. I've got my sustained hits thing at the moment, haven't I? So that explodes. I'm strength 12, toughness 6, so I can still wound you on 2s, which is nice. And of course I roll 2 1s. 2 invulnerable saves, it's AP 3. So they both go through. They're only 2 damage each though, because you reduce damage by 1 because of your sorcerer. So I've killed a Terminator with a Dreadnought. So I think that's probably a fair trade, to be fair.
I
mean, you don't think so, but yeah.
I don't, because
I've killed a Terminator.
10 Blight Lords and then going, hey, Primarch, you're dead. 10 Blight Lords couldn't just kill a Redemptor, and on top of that, Typhus with 5 Blight Lords couldn't even kill a Rhino!
Oh dear.
Which is good, because it means that they've done exactly what they wanted to do in 10th, which is make the vehicles harder to kill. Which is
yes,
because I'm sending infantry to do a big job. If it was a tank shooting a strength 12 weaponry, that would have melted through them. The fact is, they've made the game...
Infantry aren't as good at killing vehicles anymore.
And that's what they were going for. So I don't like it, because I haven't killed them. But if that was an infantry unit, like Marines or Guardsmen, I'd have chewed through them. So, yeah, in that respect...
I get to run you over with Rhino.
I get it. You do, and you know what your runner gets to do at the end of the turn? Well, beginning of the turn.
What?
He gets to heal up and go up to 2 wounds.
Oh, yeah! Right, rhinos get 3 attacks in combat with their tracks. He hits on 4s, but you got Typhus, so I might as well hit you in combat. So, 5s. I've missed every time. Right, moving on. Yeah, so that's the end of the turn. We'll come back for Deathwatch turn 3. Yes, turn 3. Right, Deathwatch turn 3. I had 2 objectives. I had my home objective and that objective there, so I got 2 points. So it's now 3 points to 1. But you also have 2 objectives, so you'll get 2 in your turn as well, probably. Unless I can do something about it. In my command phase, I chose this unit of Terminators with Typhus as my oath of moment. And then I've gone into my precision tactics, so I can now target characters within units with my entire army, which is very nice. My plan is kill Typhoid, because he's smelly and annoying. My Rhino was here. I tried very hard to get my unit out all wholly within the Rhino, and I had 1 extra man, so I couldn't get them out.
Yeah.
Which means I can't get them out. And therefore, I had to fall back with the Rhino, and you can't get a unit out of a transport if it falls back. So you not killing the Rhino have stopped my unit being out and therefore hitting you. So that's maybe a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you would have killed it, I would have got out. Okay, some of them might have died, but then I could have hit you.
Yeah.
So that's really annoying. The Rhino's healed a wound as well. He's gone over there. He's fallen back. This Dreadnought is going to stay there because he's a vehicle. I can shoot out of combat. I can then punch you in the face. That's fine. I'll do that. I'll do that. Although you'll hit me first, so I probably won't survive to punch you in the face, but still. Heavy Intercessors have shuffled back a little bit. They've seen some Terminators and they saw the Rhino go backwards, so they thought, oh, better step back a little bit, lads. So they've gone back there. This Dreadnought has come around the corner. He's going to help deal with this unit here. Terminators have moved on to that objective there. They've got some guns as well. And the Hellblasters have moved forwards. They're going to try and deal with this tank. So let's start some shooting.
Yes.
Let's start with this Dreadnought shooting everything into these Terminators. Because I can do that. Because that's 10th edition. Vehicles can now shoot if they're in engagement range. Not just at things they're in engagement range with.
So much like Jeremy Clarkson.
So that's nice. Power! Right. Let's start with the plasma. I'm going to supercharge the bejesus out of this.
I'm sure you are.
There's at least 5 in that unit, so I'm going to get D6 plus 2 shots.
If you get a 1, what happens?
Well, I do all my attacks, and then if I roll a 1, I die, but then I might blow up and kill some Terminators, so that's fine. But I'll get D6 plus 2 plasma shots.
Go for it.
So here we go. 6. I'll take that. That's fine.
That's all right,
So 4 plus... Yeah. Right. I'm going to hit you on 4s, though, because he's a bit poorly.
He's a bit
poorly. All right, but your oath, so I'm re-rolling everything. So I'm hitting on 4s, re-rolling everything. Okay.
Above average, but good.
And then toughness 6, aren't you? So I'm winning on 3s, but re-rolling everything. Okay. Right. Now these are precision, Andy.
Yes.
So I can choose these attacks to target Typhus. So let's put it on Typhus, 4 pinfall. Okay, he takes 3 damage. Another one on Typhus. 3. How many wounds has he got?
6.
Is it just 6?
6 wounds.
Oh, did you want to CP that?
No.
Okay, so he's dead. And the other 3 will go on your Terminators. 4 plus invulnerable saves. Oh dear. And just one of them dies. Okay, so your Terminators are more resilient than Typhus, apparently. I like this precision ability. Just one turn, just take out characters. It's nice, isn't it? For your entire army. So he's just turned around with his plasma and just shot Typhus in the face. That was nice. Okay. The Icarus rocket pod will have D3 plus 1 because of blast, because there was more there. So that's 4 attacks with that.
I'm a little concerned about that tactical thing, being able to shoot characters even though they've got bodyguards around them.
Yeah, precision is going to be really big.
That's going to be a big...
Hitting on 4s because I'm poorly.
You may as well just take...
Actually, I think I'm hitting on 5s because I'm shooting out of combat. Not that it makes much difference from re-rolling everything.
It would have made a difference against Typhus.
I'll check that in just a moment, actually. These wound on 3s and then re-roll. And now I've got to check some footage from Typhus. No, we did some rules checking, because that's what we do on this channel. We actually check the rules. He's -1 to hit for being bracketed and -1 to hit for being in engagement range, but you can only ever get -1. So it made no difference whatsoever.
It doesn't stack.
These were wound rolls, weren't they?
They were.
So 3 at -1 on these Terminators here then, sir.
3 ups. I made all 3
Absolutely fine.
Perfect.
Okay, and then I've got my Nipple Storm Bolters.
Nipple guns.
So that's going to be 4 shots because rapid fire range, but they're twin link, which is nice. Although I'm open moment anyway. So 4s. Rerolling. Open moment. Open moment is so powerful. 5s. Rerolling. 3, but 2 up saves. You'll be fine. Oh, one of them got wounded. Okay, fine. D6 auto hits with Ziflemer. For 6. Hello. He's a very angry Dreadnought, this one. He's nearly dead, but he's very angry. 5, though, so toughness 6. But I am re-rolling because of open moment.
We should get a 3 now.
Oh, just 2. AP 1, 2 free up saves. Okay, so that's him done. I successfully killed Typhoid and a Terminator.
You have to roll for himself.
But now I need to roll for his hazardous plasma cannon shot. I almost hope I get a 1 and blow up, to be honest.
I can't wait to. But no, you've made a big boo-boo.
So he dies.
Because now you're not locked in combat, which means I've got 2 units that are going to push up and take.
What do you think that Dreadnought's going to charge in a minute?
Minus 2 to your charge, but okay.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Your
I'm
enhancement.
prepared.
Anyway, let's see if he
Yeah.
blows up. No, I think you still got a roll for that. Right, heavy intercessors. They're going to shoot this unit here that's got open moment on them. So let's shoot some heavy bolt rifles at them. I'm going to hit them on freeze. I've hit every time. Lots of 6s as well. Unfortunately, I'm not doing lethal hits or anything. Winning them on 5, strength 5, but you're having a 6.
Yeah.
But I am re-rolling for the oath of the moment, which didn't help. So that was just 3 AP1, so 3 free up saves, sir. So that guy's taken another wound. Okay, fine.
Be my guest.
Right, let's shoot this Dreadnought, and I think I will just shoot, at the open moment unit. I was thinking I could shoot this unit and precision kill the Sorcerer, but to do precision shooting the characters, you still actually have to be visibly able to see that character, and I can't because there's a ruin in the way obscuring my
You
view.
cannot be precise when you're shooting it, and if you can't be precise, you have no precision. Therefore, you can't precision shoot someone, Dave.
Yes, that's
exactly right.
So I think what I'll do instead is I'll just shoot these Terminators over here and try and finish off that unit. Although Blast will be better against them with the plasma because there's still 10 in the unit. Oh, Andy! I'm going to shoot at these guys.
Oh, wow.
No, because of open moment. No,
Open
let's shoot these
moment,
guys.
shoot them.
Let's shoot them. Yeah, so D6 plus 1 with the plasma. No, I won't start with the plasma. I'll start with the Gatling gun because one's on a wound. Right, okay, let's start with the Onslaught Gatling gun underslung. Shooting these Terminators over here. Here we go. Hitting on freeze. Rerolling for Oath of Moment. Like that. Everything's hit, Andy. I'm going to win on 5s though. Which is nice, but I haven't got any AP. So I'm actually going to fish for 6s here and reroll all these. Because if I get any 6s, devastating wounds are just mortal wounds. So that's nice. I didn't do any normal wounds, but I did two mortal wounds.
You did.
So that's him dead and 1 down to 2 wounds. They're mortal wounds. Devastating wounds from the Gatling gun. Let's shoot some nipples out the Storm Bolters or the Rocket Pod. Shooting the Rocket Pod, D3 shots. 1, brilliant. It will hit on a, not that, but I can reroll because of Oath. That's better. And I can wound on a that. 1 at -1, Andy. So you got 3 up save.
Sorry.
3 up save.
How many 2?
1.
I didn't.
2 damage. He's dead. And then I've got some Storm Bolter shots. They're not in rapid fire range. So just 2 shots with the Storm Bolters. I can reroll because of Oath. I'm going to wound on, not that, but I can reroll because of Oath. Didn't help. Now I'll supercharge the plasma for D6 plus 1 shots. Happy days. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Okay, so I've hit you that many times.
Hallelujah. Okay,
Winning on freeze. I
Stop
can
it.
reroll
Stop
to
it.
Oath.
No.
So that is 4 invulnerable saves, 3 damage apiece. You've got 1 Terminator left.
I have.
Morale's not a thing, so you can pick up whatever you want. Battle shot might be a thing though.
Yeah.
But you're fine. Okay. Right. I can't kill the big unit, that's the problem.
No.
Right, these Hellblasters, I'm going to overcook everything, and they're going into your tank. You're going to Cloud of Flies, are you? -1 hit. Very nice.
You've got less of them.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I think you'll be fine.
I don't.
Right, Hellblasters supercharging into your tank. Hit on
No
4s because of the
rerolling.
Cloud of Flies. No rerolls, but 6s to hit will just auto win. because of Lieutenant.
Oh, wow.
And I've got to roll 4 sixes.
Oh, there's not misses.
And these win on 5s because you're a tough old tank. So that's 2 more. Wow, okay.
5 go through.
-3, so that's 6 invulnerable saves. Each 2 damage each. Oh, could I do it anyway? You take 8 damage though. You got 2 left. Okay, but now I need to roll 6 dice, Andy. And my guys might die. You got 2 wounds left. I hope one of them dies and I can finish you off.
I hope they all die.
No ones. Oh, that's annoying.
Shame.
Lieutenant's bolt pistol. Hits. Doesn't wound. You never know.
You done yet?
Terminators.
Terminators.
Um,
There you go, terminate.
Terminators. I think I'm just going to put everything into that tank, try and push off, you know.
-1 to hit, carry on.
Yeah, fine. Be like that.
I will.
I've got a crap missile launcher.
A very crap missile launcher.
Right, starting with the Cyclone missile launcher, I'll get 2 attacks. Your cloud of flies, so I'm hitting you on 4s. Hit you once. Going to wound you on 5. Strength 9, toughness 10.
3.
-2, so 4 up save because you've got 2 up normally. Oh, hasn't helped you. D6 damage though, you might live. You don't. Do you blow up? No. Hey! I did something with a unit terminators.
Should never. Should never have happened.
Well, it did.
It should never happen.
I know I'm -2 to charge them, but I'm going to try and charge them anyway.
It's a big old charge.
It is a big old charge. He's a big old bird. I think I might make it.
I don't.
That'd be a 7. Right, I just about made the charge. I've piled in, and I'll touch in your base because that's what you got to do. 5 attacks hit on 3s.
-1 to hit?
No, he's -1 damage, the sorcerer. Yeah. Strength 12 this time. Still winning on the 2s. Right, and let's not forget I've currently got precision. So I'm going to put these, both of them, on your sorcerer.
Cool. 4 up save.
4 up invulnerable saves. Oh! Poo! Right, you can now pile in and hit me back. The Redemptor did nothing. So you're going to pile in and hit me back. You start with your flails, which are hitting on 3s. And 6s auto wound. Very, very nice. I like 6s hitting auto wound. It's like playing with guard. But now it's like playing with Death Guard. You're winning on the 5s with the rest of them. So that is 5 at AP1, isn't it, the flail? So 3 ups. That's a very cocked dice. Let's roll that one again. 2 damage becomes 1 damage. Because Redemptors still reduce damage, which is amazing. But I think it's your little attacks that are going to do the damage, though, because they got extra AP, haven't they? And you've got lots of them.
20.
Have I actually killed any of them yet? I've killed 1 from that unit. So you got 7 times 4.
Killed 1?
Well, there's only 9 guys in the sorcerer. So I must have killed 1. Yeah, I think I killed 1 with the dreadnought last time when I hit you back.
Okay, so...
Yeah, so you got 28 instead of 32. Hitting on 3s, 6s auto wounds.
Oh, gosh. Only 3 auto wounds.
Oh dear. Your hits aren't being very lethal today, are they?
Death Guard, mate. Death
Oh,
Guard.
stop whinging. Pick up your 1s and 2s, get them out of the tray.
I'm picking up the big ones.
I'm picking up your misses. I like seeing how many you've missed.
Okay, that's only one.
They are wounding on 5s. That's not bad though. That's actually quite good, Andy. Stop complaining.
No.
That's actually very good.
That's very good. I know it is, but
Plus them. How many's that?
6, 9, 12, 13 at AP.
2.
That AP 3 have been nice now. 5s.
Yeah, if you did that, I would have just armor again, didn't it? So these are 4 ups because I've got a 2 up normally. Remember. So that many. I've lost 8 wounds.
You've got 8 wounds.
Oh, he's dead. Maybe I should have done armor of contempt.
That kind of makes up for the last one a little bit.
You're making a game of it. Let's see if I blow up. I do.
You do.
Ooh, this
That's
is fun.
Annoying.
D3 mortal wounds to the Terminator unit. 3, kill one of them. Nice. I think you're probably quite happy with that, though, to be honest.
I'll take it.
Terminator for a dreadnought. Cool. Okay. I mean, I was lucky to make the charge. I completely bounced off your invulnerable save, and then you chopped me into little tiny pieces with all your swords and axes. You can consolidate into the range of the objective marker if you want to. You can't consolidate towards the rhino unless you.
I'm just going to stay around.
Just stay where you are.
I've got sticky objectives. It's better for me just to come straight over to you.
Yeah.
And take out the tank and everything else over there. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, alright, well that's the end of my turn. We'll do Battle Shock for your Blight Lord over here, and then we'll see what Death Guard do in their turn 3. Okay, Deathwatch turn 3, you had 2 objectives, so 2 points.
Yeah.
So it's now 3 points each. That's nice, isn't it? You passed your Battle Shock test. We actually remember that the Rhino should have took a Battle Shock test last turn. Yeah. It failed it, but he didn't die when he fell back. On a 1 or 2 he would have destroyed, but he didn't. I almost would have liked it if he destroyed when he was falling back, so I could have got the guys out.
Yeah.
So, but we caught it. It's fine. It doesn't change anything, so that's lucky. Yeah. You've moved your Terminators forwards. You moved your Terminator forwards, and your Poxwoggers are going for the Hellblasters.
Tuck the Tony Man in as well, just to get him out of line of sight.
Yeah. And now you're going to shoot everything from your Terminators into the Rhino.
Yes.
I could do Pop in Smoke. And Armour of Contempt, actually, to just be really annoying.
Still gonna kill.
But I'm not going to, because you're going to kill it anyway.
I know.
So what are you starting with?
I'm going to start my bite launches.
Okay, very nice. Go for it.
No 6s.
No 6s, but 3 hits. You're winning on 5, so I'm toughness 8 now. So that's 1. AP 1 now, aren't they, bite launchers? So I'm fine.
That's fine.
Okay, you've got some bolters.
I have. I get 2 each, but it's within half now, isn't it?
They'll get 4 each now, because you're in rapid fire range.
Yeah. 4. 8. 12.
Dear.
You killed 2, so 2 flails.
2 bite launchers.
So I get 6, and you killed 2 guys, so I get
4. That's math hammer, that is, Andy.
That's pure math. It's like I know how to do math.
So you hit on 3s. 6s will auto win, because they're played combi bolters. Got any 6s? You got 1 auto win. That's nice. You can reroll that. Hitting on 3s. I'm toughness 8 because of contagion, so you're still wounding on 6s with your bolters. But you get to reroll wound rolls of 1 because you're shooting the nearest target.
Yes.
Which actually helped. 2 free-up saves.
Yeah.
But I've only got 2 wounds. You could do it. You still got the Sorcerer as well, though.
Sorcerer.
You're going to need the Sorcerer. Alright. He's already done his once per game extra parry thing. So I don't think it's going to make much difference if you do the focus one or not.
Lethal hits, rapid fire 2, so it gets 4.
Oh, you get to shoot his gun as well. Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, so you can shoot his gun.
2 plus ballistic, so 2s.
He hits on 2s, does he?
Ballistic still 2.
Okay. No automatic wounds, though.
That's a shame.
6 to wound.
Yeah. No.
You can reroll 1 because he's in the unit of Blight Lords and they can do that.
No.
And then you can do your psychic shooting attack.
Oh, yeah.
Did you want to do the focus one for 2d6 or the normal one for d6?
I think.
Because the focus one, you could take damage if you roll a 1 on yourself.
Oh, hang on.
What?
We forgot a rule.
What roll?
Well,
you did that last time you used it. You once per battle, extra strength and damage thing on it.
No.
You did. You did that last time.
That's not what I'm about.
What then?
Well, an enemy unit is within contagion range of this model. At the end of the turn, roll 1d6 and a 4+ enemy unit starts at d3. You are within 6 inches. You take d3 mortal wounds.
When enemy unit is within contagion range at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that would okay, all right, so okay,
take d3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
For 3. So he would have blown up at the end of the turn.
Oh, okay. I guess I better get some guys out then.
Yeah, I will keep my movement the same because that's the fair way of doing it, I suppose. Or how would you like to do it?
Right, we did some rules check-ins and things, and you're looking at the wrong data sheet.
I was.
So the Rhino has still got 1 wound left.
The Chaos Lord's actually pretty good.
Yeah, you can do more wounds and things. That's nice. You can do your psychic attack with your sorcerer now.
Yes, so I'm going to do the...
2d6, do you want to do the focus one? Because that's only going to damage you if you roll a 1 afterwards.
2 as well, so yeah, I'm going to do the 2d6.
Okay, so focus switch fire, 2d6 hits. So 8 shots, and you hit on 3s, right?
I am, yeah.
He's hit on 3s, isn't he?
3s, yeah.
Okay, very nice. You don't get auto wounds or anything. That's a 2. There's no lethal hits on that, is there? No, so strength 6 though, isn't it? So you're running on 5s. 2. And you said it was AP 2 now.
I did.
So this will be 5 ups. So dead rhino. That's fine. You now need to roll a 1 to see if you take some damage. No. Does the rhino blow up? No. Now the guys need to get out.
Yes.
Right, I've got 11 guys inside. On rolls of 1, I'll take a mortal wound.
You will.
It's not just models dying now, it's just mortal wounds.
Just
So instead of
1.5.
3 guys dying, it would have been
1.5.
in 9th. It's just 1.5. So, okay, that's fine. I will then
The
disembark.
first time you start losing models, it's the only time it doesn't make any difference.
Right, the rhinos died. I've disembarked like that. We're now moving into the charge phase. You want to charge your Poxwalkers into the Hellblasters? I'm not going to Overwatch. You need a 7. It's Noble's number.
Goes off on an 8.
And Korn wants it on an 8, apparently. But okay, Poxwalkers going into Hellblasters. This could be fun. Right, Poxwalkers are in. This lone Terminator is going to charge the heavy intercessors. He needs a 9. Not
7.
quite. Okay. Those Terminators, where are they going? They're charging that unit. I will Overwatch, but let's see if you get in first. I mean, I'm pretty sure you will. Right, okay. You're moving 8. You move your 8, then I'll shoot you. Yeah. Right, you charge your Terminators in like that. He's actually under there behind the pillar, but we put him there for thematic effect.
Yeah, really
I'm going to Overwatch you now.
You can. Go on, sir.
Each of my frag cannons, they have D3 shots.
They do.
And rapid fire D3.
They are.
I'm definitely giving rapid fire range.
You are.
And they have blast.
They do.
Each frag cannon will get 2d3 plus 1 shots.
They will.
That's the first one. That's the second one.
Oh
so that will give me 7. And that's 4, 5. This is just the frag cannons.
Okay.
I'm hitting on 6s though.
Yeah.
Alright? But the veterans, they always reroll hit rolls of 1.
I'll help you get 2 more here for you.
Oh, so I've only hit you once out of all these frag cannon attacks.
Shame.
Yeah.
As well.
Strength 7, so 3s. I've got a wound. I think it's only AP 1 or something.
No 3 up.
Yeah. 2 damage. Which is actually 2 damage, because it's not a fight. It's not in combat, it's a shooting attack.
Yeah.
So only in combat you do your -1 damage on your sorcerer.
You're absolutely right.
I've got 2d6 heavy flamer shots from my Infernus heavy bolters.
Good, because he's got a wound left. So have they damaged 2 apiece, haven't they?
Heavy flamers, 1 damage.
Oh, that's a heavy damage 1, of course they are.
Yeah, of course.
Of course they are.
So 2d6.
Oh no.
3 shots from the 2 flamers.
Yeah.
They will wound you on 5s because you're tough than 6.
Yes.
This Overwatch isn't going very well, Andy, is it? Okay, fine. And then I might have some other weapons and things. Let's have a quick look. I've got my combi weapon.
Okay.
So I'll have 2 shots.
Yeah. Hey,
I've got a hit. And this is anti-infantry something, which means it wounds, and it's actually a devastating wound, so that's just a mortal wound.
Oh. I saved it, but I didn't save it.
Because combi weapons do that now. Combi
is it
plasmas.
precision or is it on him?
No, I'll put it on him just to kill him. I could have put it on the other guy. I could have put a lot of them on the other guy, actually.
I don't know why you didn't. That was where your aim was, wasn't it?
Well, no. Well, yeah, it was. I forgot. Never mind. What other guns have I got here? I think it's literally just the Watchmaster now. Right. Watchmaster is going to shoot you as well. He's in a unit of veterans. I can reroll 1s. No. Okay. Fine. That's my Overwatch done. What do you want to start with hitting first? I do have
I'm going to start with my...
only 1 CP now. You're going to start with your Poxwalkers?
No, hang on. You've only got 1 CP. Can't interrupt.
I can't interrupt. You can do what you like.
I'll start Poxwalkers.
Okay. Right, we're starting with the Poxwalkers. You've got many attacks hit on 5s, but 6s will auto wound me, because that's their thing now. So you've got 2 wounds already. Okay. I mean, you got... they used to hit on 4s, didn't they? They're only hitting on 5s now, but they're hitting on 4s now. 5s even. So you got 3 extra hits, Andy. Your strength 3, but I'm toughness 3 because of contagion, so 4's to wound. 2, so 4 in total. They're not as killy as they used to be, Poxwalkers, are they? But they're more durable.
Sure.
So 4 3 plus saves. You've killed the guy that was wounded, so you gained a Poxwalker, and you wounded another one. Unfortunately, because I'm in combat, I can't do my shoot on death thing. Cool, so you killed a Hellblaster, gained a Poxwalker. Very nice. You may now consolidate into me.
No.
No? Okay, fine.
No, why? Because he can fight back. Oh, he can fight
Well, I'll
back
be fighting you back anyway. So you might as well try and surround me a bit more. Right, Terminators now. I know what they're hitting. I don't care what strats and things you're going to do, but I'm going to do Armour of Contempt for my last CP.
The unit of Terminator is AP by 1.
So we're both going to cancel each other out for our CPs because you're doing Ferret Blight. Okay, fine.
So,
Oh dear.
so I'll attack the flails.
Okay.
Going in on Terminators. Oh,
Hitting on 3/6s auto wounds. That's nice. And these are strength 5. I get on top of 3, so you're winning on 3s.
oh, back to how it should be. I still missed a lot though.
Oh dear, so you only got 4 of them. Fails. So these are AP1, but up to AP2, back down to AP1.
Yeah.
So they're AP1.
Yeah.
So 4 up saves, but they are damage 2, aren't they?
They are
So
those
this
two.
could be painful. It's painful.
It's painful, that's 3 dead.
Right, I'm going to start picking up guns now, because I need my swords.
You need your swords and your hands. Then I've got...
Ah!
That's okay. We can there. 1, 2, 3, 7 guys, that's 5. I've got the other one. That's
7 times 4.
That's 4 to 20.
They're 4 attacks each now.
Yes, 24. 8.
It's really simple. They all just got 4 attacks.
Yeah, 16, 20, 24.
Hitting on 3s. 6 is auto wound.
Well, that's better. Not amazing, but it's better. Because he's got higher AP naturally, so...
So these are going to be -2, yeah. I mean, I've got shields, so I've got 4% vulnerable saves.
You do. You need them.
Okay. And then these are strength 5 again still, so you're winning on 3s again.
Yeah.
Which is most of them by the looks of it.
So there for you, 4. That's 10 in total. AP, 2 goes up to 3, but to 2. So
10 at AP2.
10 at AP2.
So it would be 5s, but I've got shields. And I've got... How many shields have I got?
I think you had 3.
I've only got 2 left, actually.
Oh, you see.
So shields, 4 ups.
Oh, wow.
They're all 4s. Shields,
Oh, come on, Dave.
shields. I love storm shields, Andy. I love storm shields.
4 ups.
Right, Terminator Sorcerer. Some attacks hitting on 3s. They've all hit. No, he doesn't have lethal hits for that with Force Weapon. But you are winning on 2s because it's from 6. So that's 3 at AP2, which goes back on AP1. So 4 ups either way, right?
Yeah. Wow. You've just made 13 4-ups in a row.
Your Terminators have literally killed, was it 3 guys? 3 or 4 guys?
Yes, but now I get to do something.
You get to consolidate.
I do.
You do. And then I'll get to hit you back with some big hammers and swords and things. Do you want to enjoy this? Right, you've consolidated like that. You've got some on the objective, which is interesting. You're not OBSEC anymore, though, remember? It comes down to objective control. At the moment, I think you've got it, but let's find out. I'm going to hit you back now with some heavy thunder hammers first. These hit on 4s, and they'll reroll 1s because they're Deathwatch veterans. That's what they do. I'll reroll the 1.
Stop it.
That was a hit. I've knocked it over. So I've hit you 4 times. These are strength something, but I'm pretty sure I'm winning you on 3s. I didn't get any 6s. That's annoying. 6s would have just done 3 more wounds, 3 more wounds. Instead, that is 2. I'm going to put them on your sorcerer, though.
AP?
It's your invulnerable save. It's AP 2 or 3 or something.
Pause.
Oh, stop it!
I can do 4-ups too, Dave.
You can.
So, carry on.
Right. Xenophase Blade. Hitting on 3s.
Very nice.
And then this will win on 5s because you're type of 6.
Oh,
Didn't get any 6s, that's annoying. 6s would have just done mortal wounds. On your sorcerer again, if you don't mind. AP 3 or 4, it's invulnerable saves. Oh, stop it!
I can. That's 4. You have 13.
To be honest, I can't complain too much, can I?
13 in a row, so I'm going to try for 4 currently.
I've got 2 guys with swords.
Okay.
Right, power swords hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s, because that's what veterans do. Very nice. I'll win on 5s again though, because strength 5, toughness 6.
That's not bad.
So I'll put these on your sorcerer as well, -2, so 4 up saves. Aha! Your sorcerer takes a wound.
Oh no!
Right.
That's 4. God forbid.
Oh dear. And then I've got a guy with a frag cannon who's just punching you, basically. I think he's got 3 attacks.
With a bit of luck, I should survive.
He can reroll a 1. He's going to wound you on 5s. On your sorcerer, please. 2 ups. He's fine. But then I have my Watchmaster with his Spear of Doom. Right, Watchmaster, 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. He can reroll 1s because he's with Deathwatch veterans. No,
I like that.
didn't help. No. He's strength 6 though, so he can actually wound you on 4s. Oh, that's not very good either. 2 invulnerable saves on your sorcerer, so that's D3 damage on your sorcerer.
Damage becomes...
Which is 3, which becomes 2, so he takes 2 more wounds. What's he on?
2.
Damn it, why can't he just die?
Die, Bodger.
Okay, cool.
Bodger is dead. Okay.
Interesting. Have you tagged these guys at all or not?
No, I haven't. I've stayed well away from them, believe it or not.
That's really annoying.
Well away.
Okay, alright. So
the idea was to get him to tag into them to keep them busy.
Yes.
So that they didn't go into me, but I have taken your objectives, so.
Well, we'll have to work out our OC values and figure it out. But that is the end of your turn. There's no battle shot to take. I'm not on half strength. Oh, and I've got to hit you with these guys.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. Start with my lieutenant. He hits on 2s. He's hit every time. He'll wound on 3s. And that is 4 lots of 2 5-up shrugs, Andy. So roll 4 dice. If any are 5-up shrugs, roll them again.
What's this all for?
Power sword, poxwalkers.
Oh, right. 4 shrugs.
4 5-up shrugs. And it's damage 2, so reroll that one again.
I will, so 5.
So I've got 4 poxwalkers with just the lieutenant. Hellblaster's punching back. Here we go. Hitting on 3s. I've got lethal hits, haven't I, with them? Because the lieutenant, so all the 6s actually just also wound. I'm pretty sure that's all attacks, not just ranged, although I will double check. Yep, that also wounds, that's good. These all hits, your toughness 4, so 4's to wound with these ones. That's not so good. So 6, 5, yeah, you don't get any saves, do you? 7-up save. Yep. So 6 5-up shrugs. You make 2, there's 4, there's 4 left. I've finished them off, Andy. But it's alright, I can't consolidate anywhere, because I can't consolidate with an engagement range or onto an objective. No. So I'm still stuck there. But just...
All I did was just basically kill a guy.
All you did is kill a guy. Well, to be honest, if you didn't, I would just move, shot and charge your poxwalkers anyway. Exactly. And they'd be dead anyway. So, yeah. Okay, cool. That is the end of the turn. We need to figure out objective control and things over here.
I've got 2 OC on there.
2 OC? Are they 1 each, are they?
1 apiece.
Okay.
I believe it will be 2 OC. I will be
because I'm a troop, so it might be contested. Yeah, interesting. Okay, well, let's come back for Deathwatch turn 4. Right, it's battle round 4. The Deathwatch had 1 objective. That one over there. This one was contested. We worked it out. My heavy intercessors had OC of 2. You had 2 Terminators, which had OC of 1 each. Although one of yours was actually your sorcerer, Andy. Has your sorcerer only got OC of 1 as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So
he's got an OC of 32.
32. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So in my command phase, we both got a CP. I did my open moment on this big unit of Terminators. My Watchmaster has done his once per battle tome of whatever it is to do a second open moment. I chose that guy because there's no one else to pick.
No. You said I'm a bully.
He then did his nice ability to enable his unit to fall back, shoot and charge.
Yeah.
The veterans have fallen back. They're going to shoot and they're going to charge. So that's what's happening over here. Terminators have moved around a little bit. I can just about get a Cyclone missile launcher in range and line of sight of those Terminators. So let's do that. These guys got a fat advance of 6. They've ran onto that objective. It was a bit smelly, but it's fine now. It's now mine.
Did it take mortal wounds?
What take mortal wounds?
Oh no, it's just toughness. Sorry, I'm tired.
Or you think contagions?
Yeah.
No. So that's that. Let's do some shooting. Let's start all these heavy intercessors. I want to try and finish this guy off.
Okay.
Well, actually, they can't all see him, so this guy is going to shoot them.
Makes sense.
All right. So I've got 8 attacks, shooting this one lone Terminator. Hitting on 3s.
Okay.
6s will also win, so I chose my lethal hits tactic for this turn. Mm-hmm. So hitting on 3, 6s will also wound him. I don't get any 6s, but I have hit every time. Wounding on 5s though, because you're tougher than 6. But I get to reroll because of my second oath of moment. These are all AP 1. So 5 crit saves on that Terminator, 1 damage each. He takes 2 wounds. He's got a wound left. They almost killed him. Almost. I might try and finish him off with something else in a minute. This guy's shooting them.
I'm going to Cloud of Flies, my unit.
Are you? Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s then. If I can reroll, that's also wounded. And then I can re-roll. No, so just one at AP1 on them. They're fine. Okay. This unit here, because you got a guy on a wound, I might just shoot the frag cannon over at him.
Okay.
Just to finish him off, because he could be a nuisance.
Yeah,
and then I've got the combi weapon, and the Watchmaster will shoot the Terminators. Okay, yeah, Watchmaster and frag cannon at this Terminator here. The combi plasma into your Terminators. Let's do the Watchmaster first. He has 2 attacks. He hits on 2s. That's 6 auto wounds. This hits, and then I can wound on a... Not that, but I can re-roll. Over a moment. No. So that is 1 at AP nothing. You got a 2-up save on your Terminator, Andy. Oh, he's now dead. I didn't even need the frag cannon. Never mind. Unless you want to CP it.
I can't.
You can. You got to CP it. So...
You
just used it on Cloud of Flies. Oh, that's a shame. Combi weapon going into them, which will now hit on a 5 because they hit on 4s normally, actually, which is interesting. But I am over momenting. Do I want the auto wound though for the lethal? I almost don't, but I'll keep it. Okay, so they both hit. That's also wounded. This one will wound you on that, and that will be a mortal wound, and that will be a 2-up save. Okay, so I've just done a mortal wound to a Terminator because it's a devastating wound. That's to shoot from them, and then I've got a Terminator there with a Stormbolt and a Cyclone missile launcher. Let's do a Cyclone missile launcher, which help them falls because the cloud flies. But oof of moment. That helped, that wounds. And then I'm going to wound on a 3, like that. 2 at -2. It's taken on him actually, and he's I saved because he'll get benefit of cover because I can't see him. Yeah. So that's fine, and then I've got a Storm Bolter. Can re-roll, and then 5s, 2 2-up saves. Yeah, so you're getting benefit of cover if you can't be seen. It's nice, handy, isn't it? Because otherwise you probably would have died. Okay, cool. I'm going to charge with them now because I can.
Okay.
Because I can fall back, shoot and charge. They're in. Right, I've charged in like this. I'm blocking you off from getting onto the objective. I'm going to go with my Watchmaster first. I mean, it's all the unit. They're all going to hit the Terminators, obviously. But I've spent a CP on Epic Challenge, which means my Watchmaster can hit your Sorcerer.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do his attacks first. He has 6 attacks. He hits on 2s. 6s are also winning you at the moment because I'm doing lethal hits. And I've got over moment on that unit. So the question is, do I fish for 6s, Andy, to get auto wounds?
Yeah, I would.
No. Because I'm winning on 4s and then re-rolling anyway. Okay. That is 6 at -2. 6 4+ saves. Each one is D3 damage. 2 go through.
I've got 2 wounds left, so
he's dead anyway. Yeah! So I've got rid of your -1 damage shenanigans, and now the rest of them can bonk your Terminators over the head.
They can.
Yeah. Right, normal veterans hitting you now. I'm going to start with the Xenophase Blade, so I'm going to hit you on 3s. That was only that's per phase.
Oh.
And you didn't the shooting phase, didn't you?
That's where you can't roll for crap.
That's why I've got over moment.
Oh yeah, that's why it's broken.
Over moment's very, very good.
It's very broken.
Winning you on 5s though, because it's 6, but over moment. Just the one invulnerable save, 1 damage. You're fine. Okay, I've got a guy hitting you with a frag cannon. Let's just do him quickly. That's also wounded. And 2+ saves. Right, and I've got some guys with swords. Right, swords. Hit on 3, 6s auto wound. I'll take that.
Very nice.
5s to wound.
Very nice.
Re-rolling. That's nice.
What can you do against that,
what you can do against such reckless hate. 6 invulnerable saves, sir.
Every single one apart from 1. That's annoying.
So he goes down to a wound.
But
he's still alive,
really
which is annoying. Okay, I've got some hammers now.
You have to waste the hammer into a guy with a wound. Isn't that really annoying?
6 hammer attacks. Hit on 4s.
Missed a couple.
Re-rolling. Oh no. Okay, I'm winning on 3s.
Okay.
6s do mortal wounds instead. Do I fish
Yeah.
for 6s.
Go on, do it. Do it. Do it, Anakin.
I will.
I've got the high ground, you have to.
I've got the high ground. Okay, didn't make any difference. Okay, but the mortal wounds happen at the end. So 4+ invulnerable saves. These are 3 damage apiece. You made them all.
Every single one.
And then that's just 3 mortal wounds. That will kill him and put another guy down to a wound. Bit of a stalemate here, Andy.
No, because now I'm going to kill you.
I mean, coherency is definitely a problem for your unit at the moment. Well, just as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you think I don't know the rules or something?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
My turn.
Yeah, you can hit me with things now.
I'm going to do my flails.
Yeah? Okay. Okay. Still got 2 flowers, haven't you? So off you go. Hit on 3, 6s also win.
I'm getting 6s.
That's alright. I don't mind. Reading on 3s. 4 AP1. Killed 2 guys. It's 2 damage, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Right, killed a couple of guys. Killed a couple of guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is 16. Yep, so 4 4s are 16.
4 4s are 16. It's very good maths, Andy. I like it.
Go on, what's the 6s now?
Hit on 3, 6s also wound. It's not bad hitting either, actually, to be fair.
It was okay. It was alright.
And these will win on 3s.
They will. 6s do damage 32.
No, they don't. It's not a bad roll again, though. So you got 5, 6, 7, 8.
AP2.
AP2. Right, I've got 2 guys with shields. Okay, here we go. 4 ups. So it's a shield guy dead and another one wounded. Then he's dead, so you killed the 2 shields, and then these will be 5 ups. So you killed another guy and a half. Okay.
So battle.
Right, we've consolidated the things, and I think it's contested again, but you are slowly whittling me down.
No, that's yours.
Is it?
Yeah, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys on there.
Yeah, I've got 5, so it's contested. I've got my 2 troops, which are 2 each, and my Watchmaster's 1.
It was because the...
No, you can consolidate in, because it's only the ones that were...
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, so it's contested. Okay.
Yeah, it's contested. So that's that, but you do still have this one, so you still do get 1 point, because you get sticky objectives. So we're still level pegging at 4 points each
Yeah.
as we go into Deathwatch. No, Death Guard, turn 4. Right, it's Death Guard turn 4, and you've literally got nothing to do because you want to try and kill me, but I hit you first. So we're going to go straight into me hitting you with my Watchmaster and his Sergeant. Because that's fun. You've got... What?
Oh, no. It's fine.
I'm going to start with my Sergeant because you've got to go on a wound. Alright?
It's turn 4, isn't it?
It is turn 4.
Good.
So I've got 4 attacks with my Sergeant. He's hitting you on 3s. 6s will still auto wound, and you'll still oath of momented until my next command phase. And this will then wound on a 5. Put your oath of momented. So that is 2 invulnerable saves from my Xenophage Blade. So I've killed the guy who's on a wound. That's a good start. Did you want to CP that? Is that what you're thinking?
What have we got left?
My Watchmaster stabbing you with a spear. Which I actually forgot. I had +1 a wound last turn. He gets +1 a wound on the charge, and I forgot. Never mind. I think you made... Well, to be honest, with Oath of Moment rolling all the wounds, I don't think it made much difference, if any. He will hit you on 2s. And 6s will also wound. I can reroll everything. No, I'm just going to reroll just the 1. Yay.
Hit that.
Strength 6, I'm winning you on 4s. And you're oathed. You're an oath. That's what you are. You're an absolute oath.
Great oath.
Your Blight Lords are oaths. 5 invulnerable saves. Only 2 go through. There's D3 damage each.
I'm going to CP roll.
Okay. Didn't help you. So D3 and D3.
Yeah.
So I want a 3 here.
I do.
So that's 1 dead. And that's a wound off another one.
No -1 damage because that.
No -1 damage anymore. No. Because your sorcerer's gone bye-bye. Well, he didn't go bye-bye. I stabbed him in the face with the Watchmaster.
You did.
So that's all my attacks done now, though.
Yes, my turn.
See me now, Ireland. Oops.
Oh, that was a crit hit.
That was a great hit. You still do have your 2 flowers, though, don't you?
Oh yeah, I'm going to chew through these.
Well, they're already based, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. 12 flail attacks. Armor of contempt. For my last CP.
My one extra AP.
Yeah, cool. It's nice how those traps just cancel each other out, isn't it? We're just burning CP just to annoy each other, basically. Reading on freeze. That's tasty.
3, 6.
There's a 2 there.
9. Oh.
But that is lots.
So,
that is 9 wounds though.
AP 1.
Yeah, because AP 2 better the damage. Well. Yeah, it's only because
on your unit first.
No, it's not just that. Well, yeah, I do have to do it on him first anyway, so he's fine. I was thinking because different armor saves. If I keep rolling 6s though, he's fine. AP 1, isn't it? So he's fine. Okay, so he's dead now. That's annoying. And these are all 3-ups on the Watchmaster. He's got a 2-up save normally. 3 damage. So he takes 4 wounds. He starts on 5. He's got a wound left.
That leaves me with 8 attacks.
You've got 8 attacks to try and kill the Watchmaster on a wound.
I'm really hoping this works.
You could do it. You could definitely do it. 6s with auto wound. That's very nice.
The very right time to do that.
Freeze to win on these ones. That's nice as well. 5.
AP 3 down to 2. 2 to 3 to 2.
Yeah. 4 ups.
Good.
No, he's dead. Boo-hoo.
Cool.
Killed my warlord just as I killed your warlord.
Yes.
There's no longer any warlords on the table. That is now your objective, Andy, because you can consolidate into engagement range if you really wanted to. I don't think my heavy intercessors are going to hurt you, to be honest.
What I want to do is work out the plan here. You could give me a minute to think about this one because you've got those guys there.
I'll give you a moment. I'll give you exactly 60 seconds.
You're going to give me an oath of moment.
Might. Right, so what you've done is you've consolidated into my heavy intercessors to essentially stop me from shooting you and things. It's the right thing to do, and you've also blocked me off from getting onto the objective. I've piled in. I'm going to hit you with some heavy intercessors. I'm probably not going to do very much. Oh my god, that was terrible. But you are oath of moment. You are an oath, and this is my moment. No auto wounds with 6s.
No.
And then
5s.
I'm winning on
5.
Yeah, winning on 5s.
That's a lot. I'm re-rolling.
Keep re-rolling. You hating. 7 2-up saves on your polite lords. You're absolutely fine. Right, I can consolidate a little bit, but yeah.
Change anything?
Right, Deathwatch turn 5s. I got 2 points for having that objective and that objective over there. I oath of momented the Terminators. I haven't got any more tactics to do because I've done all 3 of them. My heavy intercessors have fallen back. I've managed to get 4 of them onto the objective here, which gives me an objective control of 8. You've only got 4, so you're going to have to try and kill quite a few of them to get it back at the end of your turn. But Terminators have stayed still because in a heavy weapon, cyclone missile launchers, I can hit on 2s.
Cloud of flies.
Although you've got Cloud of Flies. My Hellblasters moved over there. They shot and killed your Tallyman. We did that off camera because, well, it was a foregone conclusion.
And you got absolutely slapped.
Because Hellblasters. So 2 cyclone missile launchers now back to hit on 3s.
Oh, right.
Into the Blight Lord Terminators. But I'm rerolling to hit, don't need to. And I'm going to read you on 3s. And I'm rerolling wounds. 2 at -2, so 4+ invulnerable saves. 1's gone through. D6 damage.
1.
One of them is dead. Boom! And I've got a Storm Belter as well. Shall I bother? Yeah, why not? Let's reroll that. And then 5 to wound. Reroll the wound. 1 2-up save. Huzzah, you're fine. Right, okay. That is my turn. Your turn.
Go straight in here. I'm going to shoot you with a combi melter because I have a. Oh no, I don't have that anymore.
Well, you've been using them as just play combi bolters, haven't you?
Yeah.
The combi weapons are quite nice though, actually, for mortal wounds against infantry.
I hit a guy.
Yeah.
4 shots. So
Yeah, you do.
I hit every time. Toughness 5.
Toughness 5 now because of contagion, so
5.
5 to win. Did you get any 6s to hit or not?
I don't think so.
No, you didn't get any wins.
No.
You can reroll wound rolls of 1. You're shooting the nearest target. Didn't help. Don't forget you've got a CP.
I used it.
Are you going to charge me now?
Oh, it's my turn.
It is your
Yeah,
turn.
extra AP for my CP. I charge you.
You're going to charge in, and you're going to do your extra AP strat. I'm going to.
Because it all comes down to
Armor
this.
of Contempt.
I'm going to start with my 4 attacks.
Okay.
One auto.
One auto wound, and then that will wound on it. Not a free, because I'm down to
it's a
5, so you're winning on 4. So that's just one wound. What was that? Your X's and things?
Some damage 2 on the other ones, so it makes no difference.
Yeah, but what was that wound?
That was just
Was that an X or something?
Yeah,
was it?
it's
Okay,
4,
right.
yeah.
So it's minus
2.
2, but up to minus 3, back to minus 2, but it's only damage 1. They get plus 1 to their save against damage 1 if you're in range of an objective. So it's a 4-up save. Hurrah!
So it all comes down to, can I kill 3 guys?
With some flails.
Mega autism.
To draw the game.
6s!
Really?
Oh.
You're still hitting on 3s. And you're winning on 4s now. Gravis being tough on 6 is nice.
This is why I wanted lots of auto hits there.
Auto wounds, yeah. That's not too bad though.
Oh, okay.
So this is only minus 1 because of Armor of Contempt kicking in, but they are 2 damage
That's
each.
7.
So that's 7.
4 ups, I presume.
7 4-ups. Yeah, because I only get the plus 1 to save against damage 1.
So you go 3.
7 4-up saves. I've got a command point.
No, you don't want to be doing
Well, these
that.
are only 2 damage each. They got 3 wounds. So that's 1 dead, and you've
Oh,
one down to a
won the
wound.
game.
So I don't even have to CP.
You won the game. You got very lucky.
You can kill the guy who's not even on the objective, Andy,
Yeah.
and then you can wound another guy.
Yeah.
So I've still got an objective control of 8. You still do get an extra point at the end of the game because it's sticky objectives.
You will take the game, sir.
So you will finish on 5 points to my 6 points.
I will.
It's a very, very close game, actually. I thought it was going to be a lot more one-sided than that until I found how difficult it was to kill 15 Blightlord Terminators.
That was what did it was Death Guard this army not having a counter punch to your mechanized. I just,
You didn't really have any anti-tank, did you? But
No.
your auto wounds in combat really helped. Take out those redemptors.
did.
Because you don't care about my toughness then, it's just volume of attacks.
I think
Blightlords are quite nice.
Blightlords
Your entry cannons whiffed a lot in the first turn.
I've got to tell you, 24-inch range entry cannons
is terrible.
That's I don't know why they've done that, because 36 was never long.
24-inch range, the range of the weapon is almost shorter than the barrel of the gun, because it's got a really long barrel on the gun.
The mortar's great, but they've...
But the entry cannon's been nerfed the hell out of.
And they've nerfed the mortar. They've made it more shots, D6 plus
But
3.
1 less AP.
But 1 less AP. And I was like... And they're taking over stratagem to make it better in damage and mortal wounds and in range. They've kind of made them a little bit more better with the extra wounds being, Kappa being 4, not 5, which is great. And
Yeah, they're more resilient, but not as
faster.
killy.
But then overall, the PBC for the first time in two what do you call them? Updates to
Editions is not so good.
It's been nerfed. They've hit the PBC. They have made the drones better. They have made
the Blight Haulers better.
So there'll be more of those running in tournaments. I think there'll be
and
lots
less
of
crawlers.
Lots,
I mean,
lots of
but before you would always pick crawlers over haulers and drones because they're that much better. Now it's more even. It's actually a decision.
Resilient to sit at the back of the objectives. You would have always taken.
I mean, indirect fire is still very nice.
Well, yeah, now you don't, because they're 145 points.
Well, we don't know the points for
5
10th yet, do we? We don't know the points for the new data sheet yet.
Well, okay, yeah.
We can only assume.
My theory is going to be that you're going to see less of these because they're not long range. They can't sit at the back anymore and be 36-inch range. What you're going to see is 20 Poxwalkers with 5-up shrugs in ruins.
On home objectives. Yeah.
They 100 points.
You're definitely going to see Poxwalkers.
Yeah, and then
Poxwalkers, Terminators, drones, and haulers.
That's what you're going to see. What do you think on Deathwatch? What do you think you're going to see?
I like the ability to get lethal hits for an entire turn for everything. I like the ability to get precision for an entire turn for everything. And I like the ability to get exploding sixes to hit for everything for a turn. In addition to getting open moment and for one back round have 2 open moments, although it didn't happen to make much difference in this game. I like them. They're nice.
Very different on the stratagems as well.
Stratagems are nice. I didn't really use much apart from Armor of Contempt, though, to be honest.
I
wanted to try and use Teleportarium to teleport things around a bit, but I was just wanting to keep things alive, to be honest. Armor of Contempt is just so good for 1 CP.
It was a good game. I like 10th edition. I will like it more when I know more of it and can play it better.
Yeah, it was a learning experience, and what we've learned is that I'm still very good at 40k. And yes, it's a winning start for me. Who would have thought it? Who would have thought
Your
it?
first win of 10th edition officially beat the Death Guard. But next game, you will see a very, very... Now I know how Death Guard play in this edition. My list next time will be incredibly difficult. Much different to this.
Yeah, I mean, we still have to see what the points will be. But I think considering we didn't actually know the points, we actually made quite balanced lists as it ended up.
I mean, as you finished with... I think you went turn 1 and did a lot
I've still got a lot of Hellblasters, and my unit Terminators is untouched, but they had to stay over there to hold the objective. Whereas you having sticky objectives was actually very, very useful. You cleared here and then you carried on going.
Yeah.
That was very useful. Anyway, we're rambling. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.